Good evening, Cougar fans, and welcome back to the Cougars Court, where our Cougars and Lady Cougars are about to face off against the Muhlenberg Mustangs. I am Aaron Ring, and tonight I am joined by Brody Barron, who will be doing most of the talking tonight. Brody, how's it going?
I'm doing swell. How are you, Aaron?
I'm doing great. We are also joined by Nate Carlock on the computer, Corbin Case on the camera, Austin Harbison taking stats tonight, and Matthew Miller, who will be talking next quarter. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and we will be broadcasting the game tonight and most of the games of this season. Thank you for tuning in. So, Brody, what do you think we'll be seeing tonight?
Well, as we've seen from the past girls' games, they're a very aggressive team, and their defense has been unstoppable, and the rebounds and the putbacks from McKenna Rush.
No surprise there with McKenna Rush's rebound.
I mean, as we just said. Exactly.
As soon as you were saying it, she made a rebound.
Exactly, and she's going to be really dominant tonight, I feel like, and we got Cameron McMahon back, and we also got Bailey Walker. We're going to look for a win tonight, Aaron.
I believe that we will have it.
Let's get our starting lineups out here for the Muhlenberg County Mustangs. Number 2, Allie Short. Number 5, Destiny Armour. Number 20, Elizabeth Jones. Number 10, Gracie Haslam. And number 14, Aria Drake. Aria Drake.
And our starting Cougars lineup is number 4, Bailey Walker. Number 12, Hannah Hampton. Number 3, I believe, Alyssa Burrow. Number 15, McKenna Rush. And number 11, Natalie Patterson, who is an 8th grader, I think.
You are correct on that one, Aaron. She's an 8th grader, and look at the 8th grader go. Oh, no.
Almost.
And the putback from McKenna, no good. Rebound from McKenna. Back out to Emily Baggett. Sorry to cut you off there.
Oh, no problem, Brody.
And here we go. Natalie Patterson has the ball. As you said, she's in 8th grade, and she's pretty good for an 8th grader. Her sister Whitley Patterson played here, and her older brother Logan Patterson also plays here.
Who's usually our leading scorer for the boys' game, which we'll see next.
If I'm not mistaken, Logan is averaging over 20 points a game this
Wow,
year.
That is incredible.
And just like her brother, she started as a freshman. Logan started as a freshman for varsity, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. But we have also come to see how great of a player Logan is. Going to the line here for the Lady Mustangs is number 14, Aria Drake. The first one is up, and is no good. We're going to keep a lookout on the free throw shooting for both teams, because sometimes free throws are what matters.
Yeah, sometimes they're our weakness, and I think last game it was kind of our strength. We still ended up losing in the end, but our free throw game was on point last game.
Good rebound by McKenna there. Whitley Patterson is met at Muhlenberg County's side. And here we go. Bailey Walker tries to fake out the defender. Calls a foul on number 2, Allie Short. And they will take the ball out of bounds. Great bounce pass into Bailey Walker. Hannah Hampton with a shot. No good. Bailey Walker with a rebound. She's on the ground. It is up. It is retained by Aria Drake. Destiny Armour 4-2. No good. Aria Drake with a rebound.
Oh, McKenna
with Rush
block.
with the rebound and the block there. And she's looking, finds Bailey Walker, and here come the Lady Cougars.
I think I heard this, Brody, and I might be mistaken, but I think I heard that she is number 5 in the state for rebounds.
Really?
And that was before of last game, so it could be even higher than that at this point.
I know she at least got 20 in last game.
Yeah, it's probably gone up some.
Here we go. Armour with the shot gets fouled by Emily Baggett, and she will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think that was Emily.
Alyssa
Burrow.
Alyssa Burrow. My bad. Destiny Armor to shoot. 2. The first one is up and is good. The second one is up, and that is also good. Your score is 2-2 with 4 minutes and 59 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Natalie Patterson driving down the court, finds Hannah Hampton on the wing. She tries to drive, gets fouled, and nope, and that will be a walk. Turnover on the Cougars, and that will be Mustang ball. Natalie Patterson with a steal. Oh, she's on the ground, and she retains it back. She's going to take it all the way. Gets blocked by, I'm not sure that was multiple players there. And the Mustangs will bring it back up the court. Elizabeth Jones for 3. Misses it. Destiny Haslin with the rebound. Puts it back up. That's 2 points. Bailey Walker trying to get up the floor here. Is stuck by some good Muhlenberg County defense. Pass is picked. Gracie Heisland 4-2. No good. Rebound by Muhlenberg. Another rebound by Muhlenberg. Elizabeth Jones. Chloe Lynn with the 3. No good. Armor with the rebound. And that will be off the hands of Armor, and that will be McLean County basketball. Risky pass, and that will be off the hands of
Bailey Walker, I
Walker.
believe.
Armor to Gracie Jones. That's not Elizabeth Jones. I'm sorry there. Elizabeth Jones will go to the line to shoot. 2.
Number 33, Cameron McMahon, just checked into the game. For
Bailey Walker.
Bailey Walker, yes.
Checking into the game for the Lady Mustangs is number 2, Allie Shore, and number 11, Whitley Stovall. Also checking into the game for the Lady Cougars is number 4, Bailey Walker, in for number 3,
Alyssa Burrow.
The second one is up, and it's no good. It will drop. It will not drop in. Hannah Hampton with the rebound. Good bounce pass. Nope, not a good pass, as that will be picked off by Muhlenberg County. It's no good. And Hannah Hampton with another rebound. That's a good bounce pass to Natalie Patterson. Another good pass from Natalie. Cameron loses it. Gets it over to Natalie. They're going to take a timeout. There is some, as we can tell, they're confused right now. I mean, it's it looked like a scary fall there for a second for Cameron McMahon, trying to get everything fixed up. Hopefully she's okay. As we see the knee brace.
It looked like she kind of fell on her knee too. It didn't look very good, but it looks like she's up and going.
And I may have been calling Natalie Patterson Whitley Patterson. But I am sorry for that, and I will fix that. Hampton to McMahon. McMahon, good pass into McKenna Rush. She will miss it. Rebound from Allie Short. And here comes the Lady Mustangs. Elizabeth Jones, 4-2. It drops.
The score is 6-2.
With 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Natalie Patterson driving in. That's a foul. And she will... Was that a shooting foul or a ground foul?
Not sure. I hope she's okay, though. She looks fine. She kind of tripped and hit the ground for a little bit.
We're going to get some substitutions in for the McLean County... for the Lady Cougars. Number 23, Lauren Baggett. Number 30... and number 30, Taylor Galloway. She's an outstanding shooter. Taylor Galloway is. Karen McMahon. Trying to lose her man. Pass over to Galloway. A little bit of a double team there. Now just one person. Bailey Walker takes a shot. No good. Here comes the Mustangs. Armour passes into Drake. Drake for 2. Gets fouled, and she would go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and is good. It's a nice bounce back from the line from her as her first free throw she missed. And the second one is now up and is good as well. Your score is 8-2 with 1 minute and 43 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Karen McMahon, this Muhlenberg County defense, as we're seeing right now, has been really effective against our ladies tonight. As I say that, Bailey Walker finds some way to get across the defense and puts it up with 2 points.
Incredible shot by Walker.
She's an incredible player, Aaron. Karen McMahon with a rebound, and here comes your Lady Cougars. Patterson driving, fakes. And
here we go.
That's another basket for us.
We're going to tie it up or pass them by the end of this quarter, Brody. I'm calling it.
As you say that, with now under a minute to go in the first quarter. Pass to Elizabeth Jones. Elizabeth Jones for 2. No good. Rebound from Drake. Swatted by Cameron McMahon. Great block.
Here it comes, Brody.
McMahon looking. Finds Patterson. Looks like they're trying to set up a play. Trying to get maybe a last shot or 2-for-1 possession. Taylor Galloway for 3. No good. And that will be off the foot of Elizabeth Jones. And that will be Mustang ball. Checking into the game for your Lady Cougars, number 3, Alyssa Burrow, and number 12, Hannah Hampton. Armour wasn't paying attention there for a minute. It's a good thing that was a bounce pass. Gracie Jones turns around, puts a shot up. That's good. Elizabeth Jones, for my correction there. And Hampton is getting trapped. Good pass. McMahon will bring the ball up for the Lady Cougars.
4 seconds to go.
4 seconds to go. Loses the ball. Hosling. And that is going to be no good into the stands of the band. And with that, that will be the end of the first quarter. This has been McLean County Sports Network. We will be right back to bring you second quarter action. Welcome back to the second quarter of Lady Cougar basketball. This is Matthew Miller, and I'm here with Aaron Ring.
Our current score is Muhlenberg 10 and McLean County with 6. I know we're a little behind right now, but in the last, I believe, 2 minutes of the game, we scored 3 times. So I think we've kind of got some momentum going.
Yeah, we started passing the ball more, and we didn't have much ball movement in the beginning, but it started to look up later in the game. And a foul is called on number 5, Destin Armour, as Alyssa Burrows tries to drive in. And what do you think about that pressure defense from Muhlenberg so far?
Oh, yeah. If you can play good defense on McKenna Rush, you're a pretty good team.
And I think was a technical just called on the coach? I missed it while we were talking, but I think technical. I think the coach was just teed up, and looks like Coach Johnson's going to send Bailey Walker to the free throw line to shoot a free throw. And then we'll have the ball after that, and then another foul. And the free throw is good, and she'll shoot another one here.
I think our free throw game has improved a ton since the beginning of the season, Matthew.
Yeah, I agree with that. In the one of the beginning games, we went 3 for 18. And lately, we've just been hitting everything, and Bailey Walker just hits those 2 free throws there to bring us within 2 points.
We have lost games because of our free throws.
Yes.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, there's been games that we would have been in if we would have just hit our free throws, and we weren't. As Patterson inbounds it to Walker, and Walker gives it back to Patterson. Patterson now, off a pick. She'll drive into the lane, layup. That shot is no good. McKenna Rush tips it back to Patterson. Hannah Hampton for 2, no good. And Muhlenberg now with the ball. Armour dribbling down court. She'll go in for a layup. Foul called on number 15, McKenna Rush, as she goes up for that shot. And I wonder what happened with that technical there. I didn't see anything happen. I just saw all the players go to half court.
Yeah, I guess that is what happened.
I assume it was the coach. I didn't see anything happen.
Glad it wasn't our coach.
Yep.
He usually keeps us cool, wouldn't you say, Matthew?
Yeah, Coach Johnson doesn't get too out of control. Just like any coach, he gets excited.
Yeah, he's passionate about the game, but he knows if he really wants to win, he needs to keep it inside.
He knows the boundaries.
As other coaches.
Number 33, Cameron McMahon, will check in for McKenna Rush. Armour hits her first free throw and the second one now. And Armour's second free throw is good. Patterson now will take the ball out for the Lady Cougars. In this full court press from Muhlenberg, all 5 players on this end of the half court. And we're having some trouble getting through it. Patterson now dribbles down court and is fouled by, we'll see what number we get. There's 2 players there. By number 20, I didn't see a number, I see a number 20 now. By number 20, Elizabeth Jones. Patterson will pass it into McMahon. McMahon off a pick, gets it to Hampton. Hampton back to McMahon. Pick set by Bailey Walker. McMahon drives in, gets it to Burrows. Burrows to Patterson in the corner. Patterson cross court to McMahon. 3. And it is no good. Rebound by Hannah Hampton. Good rebound. Another 3 by Patterson. Off the backboard. No good.
That was some pretty good teamwork from the Cougars right there.
Yeah,
Great
Armour with the
passing.
rebound now. Passes it out to the wing. Lynn with the ball. Back to Armour, and that'll be out of bounds on Hannah Hampton. Yeah, that was good passing there. We got the ball around to multiple players before
It
we got a
went to
shot
about
off.
everyone.
Yeah, anytime every player gets a touch before the shot goes off, that's good ball movement. Lynn now with the ball. Off a pick set by Jones. Gets it inside. Drake goes up with the shot. No good, but she will go to the line for 2 shots. And that is a foul on number 4, Bailey Walker. And I believe that is her first personal foul.
I think so.
Drake with the first free throw. It is good. And the second free throw is good as well. And that'll separate the lead to 6. Patterson now will pass it into Walker. Walker back to Patterson. Patterson to McMahon as they push up court. Gets it back to Patterson. To Walker in the middle. Almost stolen. Walker now drives in. Layup. No good, but she is fouled by what it looks like number 3, Chloe Lynn.
Our statistician, Austin Arberson, has confirmed that was indeed her first personal foul.
Okay, so that is only Walker's first foul, so no foul trouble there. And her first free throw coming on the way. And it is off the back of the rim, no good.
I think that may have been her first free throw miss of this game. I could be wrong. No, our statistician is confirming that.
I think she's 2 for 3 right now, and this second free throw is good. Hosland now will take the ball out from Muhlenberg. She gets it into Lynn. Back to Hosland. She'll drive in floater. And Bailey Walker will take a charge there. That is a foul on number 10, Grace Hosland. Nice charge by Bailey Walker. As Patterson will now take the ball out for the Lady Cougars. Walker now with the ball. Gets it to McMahon in the middle. McMahon tries to dribble past players. Gets it back to Patterson. To Walker. Pass is tipped. And she'll just let it go out of bounds. Patterson will take the ball out now. Gets it to McMahon. McMahon down low to Walker. Barely catches it. And she will walk as she tries to go up for the shot there. Armour now with the ball. Gets it to Hosland, back to Armour. Down low to Jones, and she goes up with the shot off the back of the rim, but another foul is called. Seems like a foul almost every trip down the court. That is a foul on number 33, Cameron McMahon. Now, a lot of fouls have been called so far in this game. Seems like almost every trip, every time a shot's going up, so a foul's getting called. Jones' first free throw is in and out, no good. And the second free throw. It is no good as well. Rebound by Hosland. She'll take a three, and that'll rattle in. 3 points for Muhlenberg. As Coach Johnson takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout of our own. This is McLean County Sports Network. We'll be right back. And we are still in timeout, but we are back. And Aaron, what did you want to say about the new technology that we have?
Yeah, I just wanted to point out that we have gotten some new technology, and we have these headsets that have microphones coming out of them, so we don't have to have microphones and headsets, which have really helped. And we wanted to thank Coachix and whoever else has, helped pay for these devices.
Yeah, and it should sound a lot clearer, and you won't.
Yeah, and
you
my
won't hear us
microphone
moving
won't
the mics
die
around.
every game.
Yeah, it should be a lot better now. Patterson now will take out the ball. Hopefully Coach Johnson was able to put some fire in the team right there, get them fired up a little bit. As a jump ball is called, as Bailey Walker gets tied up with a Muhlenberg player. Natalie Patterson to take the ball out, gets it to McMahon. She'll throw it back to Patterson. Over to McMahon. McMahon catches the ball, gets it to Walker. Walker drives, and that shot is no good. Good defense there by Drake. Armour now with the ball. Gets it out to Hosland. Hosland back to Armour. She'll take a shot in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Short, and then she'll go up with him. Burrows will get the rebound there. McMahon now with the ball. Patterson to McMahon. To Hampton. Back to Patterson. McMahon now with the ball. Drives in. And they'll call a walk there. And this Muhlenberg defense is playing great tonight. Only allowing 9 points in a quarter and a half.
Wow.
And hopefully that'll change as they sub McKenna Rush back into the game.
Mm-hmm.
She comes in for number 3, Alyssa Burrows.
I think McKenna Rush was our lead scorer last game.
Yeah, over 20 points, over 20 rebounds last game.
Wow.
Great game played by her. Or maybe, no, she had 20 points, I know. Drake now with the ball. Good defense from Rush. Oh, they'll call a foul. Maybe she got her with the body, but her arms were straight up there.
I think it was 19 rebounds last game.
19
I think that's
rebounds,
what I heard.
19 rebounds, 20 points then. That's still a great game. And they called a foul there. Must have got her with the lower body. Her arms were straight up. Drake's first free throw is good. Cougars now down by 9 points. Taylor Galloway will be subbed in for Bailey Walker.
Shout out to Ethan Morris, who's listening right now.
Drake's second free throw is also good. And she's 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Patterson will pass the ball in, gets it to Hampton. Hampton to Rush. Back to Patterson. McMahon now with the ball. She'll drive in. Nice look inside to Rush, but it gets kicked, and she'll step on the line as she tries to throw it back in. If she would just let the ball go out, it would have been Cougar ball.
It looks like 3:50 left in the game. Or not the game, the half. Cougars are down by 10, but since they got McKenna Rush back in, I think they'll get some rebounds and put some points up on the scoreboard.
Bailey Walker walks over to the scores table. She looks like she's about to check back in.
I'm not worried at all, Matthew. I have confidence in the Lady Cougars tonight.
Back.
Oh, yeah.
But the Mustangs'
not even a
defense
question.
has been immaculate tonight.
Incredible defense by the Mustangs.
Drake will drive back outside. And Jones tried to make a move to the basket but lost the ball, and it'll go out of bounds. Cougar ball. Bailey Walker will leave the scores table and go back to the bench. Hannah Hampton now with the ball. Looks in the middle to Rush. Rush finds McMahon. McMahon pushing up court. She gets it to Patterson. Patterson, the jump shot. It is no good. Rebound. Gets her own rebound off the hand of McKenna Rush. McMahon now with the ball at half court. She gets it to Hampton. Hampton gets it out to Galloway. She fakes the three. She'll get it to McMahon. McMahon drives in. Shot is no good. Jones now, shot up, no good. Rebound, Hannah Hampton. She's trapped at the baseline, and it is stolen by number 11, Stovall. And that ball will go out of bounds, Muhlenberg ball. Some substitutions will be made here by both teams. Kind of lost track of who was going in and out there. But I do know Lauren Baggett will check in from McKenna Rush.
And Hampton falls.
And she's limping a little bit. She fell pretty hard there. And as Cameron McMahon goes down, it'll be an offensive foul on number 20, Jones. And it looks like we're in the bonus, and Cameron McMahon will shoot one in the bonus here. She hit the floor hard there. Mm-hmm. Her and Hannah Hampton hit the floor hard. Luckily, no one looks hurt.
Yeah, you hate to see injuries. We've seen so many injuries
this season.
Yeah.
And now that everybody's back in playing, it would just be devastating to have another one.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this team all season.
Jones unable to get the rebound, and that ball will go out of bounds. Cougar ball. Natalie Patterson will pass into Hampton. Hampton drives in. Nice shot. Just off the back of the rim. Rebound by Armour. Armour now pushing the ball up court. She gets it to Stovall. Stovall to Lynn. Lynn for three. No good. Rebound to Alyssa Burrows. And the pass to Patterson will be tipped out by Drake. Patterson now will take it out for the Lady Cougars. This time they're only pressing 4 people instead of 5. As Bailey Walker checks in the game for Lauren Baggett. Patterson now taking the ball out. Gets it to Walker. Walker to Hampton. Hampton pushing up court. She'll get it to Burrows. Burrows fakes the three, drives in, gets it back out to Walker. Walker Euro step. Nice shot there.
Great.
Euro
shot.
stepping around the defender. And neither team has scored for a while. That'll break the ice there. Armour to Lynn. Back to Armour. Inside to Drake. She gets it out to Lynn. Lynn for three. And it is good. And that shot will push the lead to 11. Patterson now taking the ball out with 1:20 left in the first half. Walker pushes up floor. She stops at half court. Gets it to McMahon. McMahon driving in. Nice move. She'll misses the shot, though. Nice move to get to the basket. Armour now with the ball. She gets it to Stovall. To Lynn. Back to Armour. Inside to Drake. Good defense from Walker. Ball is tipped out by Short. And there's 50 seconds left. We are down by 11 in the first half. And it'll be Lady Cougar ball. Natalie Patterson will take it out now for the Lady Cougars. She finds Burrows. That ball is tipped. Bailey Walker comes up with it. Floater by Bailey Walker. It is no good. Some frustration from the Lady Cougars. The shots are just not falling right now.
Yeah, we've seen a lot.
Short now with the ball. Passes it to Wilson. Wilson, and the foul will be called on Natalie Patterson as Wilson tries to go up for a shot. Or drive in. They will. Is it a one in the bonus or a shooting foul?
I'm not sure on
It
that,
is one
Matthew.
and a bonus.
One
and
and a
that
bonus.
first free throw is no good. Hampton now with the ball. She'll push up court. She finds Walker. Walker to Patterson. Patterson, wide open shot. Doesn't take it. Walker tries to drive through the middle. Gets it to Burrows. Burrows, crossover. Back to Patterson. To Walker. Good ball movement here from the Lady Cougars. Patterson, spin move, drive, nice shot.
Wow.
What a move by Bailey Walker to get to the rim for 2 points. And 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. The shot goes up, and it is no good off the backboard. We're down 9 right now, Aaron. What do you think we're going to have to do to come back in this second half?
Well, I think we saw some momentum going at the end of this second quarter. I wish we had some more time. I mean, we saw Bailey Walker make 2 incredible shots in about the last minute and maybe a half of the quarter.
Yeah, we saw some good moves by her, and ball movement got better from the first quarter, and hopefully things will improve this second half. We will be right back with the second half of Lady Cougar action, and then after that game ends, we will have a boys Cougar basketball game, also against the Muhlenberg Mustangs. So stay tuned. This is the McLean County Sports Network. And welcome back. This is a little interview for Sports Network here. We have TE3 Trey Englehart How you doing tonight, Trey?
I'm pretty good.
That's good to hear. Have you played the Mustangs this year?
No, not this year. This is our first game.
In past years of playing them, you know they have some seniors.
Yes.
You guys? Do you guys know how to stop these boys or not?
Actually, this year their team is mainly filled with sophomores and freshmen. They dominate the lineup, so it's going to be something new for us. You know, just we haven't seen a lot of these kids that have played, so it's something new to us. But we've researched, watched film, and I think we're ready.
That's good to hear. So you have your game plan. Your boys are ready. Bring home a win.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's good. And you guys ready for Thursday against Hancock?
Yeah, I mean,
I do know that you guys went down to their school and beat them there.
yes. So that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to watching you guys out there, and good luck.
Thank you, Brody.
That was, once again, Trey Englehart. We're known as TE3. This has been McLean County Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I am Heath Hicks, and we got about a minute left remaining here in halftime of your Lady Cougars matchup with the Lady Mustangs of Muhlenberg County. I'm going to give you a quick stats recap before I let the boys hop back on here and resume second half play. First, for the visiting Lady Mustangs, they are led by number 14, Alara Drake. She has 10 points in the game so far. She has 8 points in the game so far. Next for them is Elizabeth Jones, number 20. She has 5 points. Number 3, Chloe Lynn has 4 points. Number 10, Grace Halsing has 3 points. And number 5, Destin Armour has 2 points. Now for your McLean County Lady Cougars, they are led by, looks like, sorry, give me just 1 second here. And yes, they are led by number 4, Bailey Walker. She has 9 points on the night. Number 11, believe that is Natalie Patterson. She has 2 points on the night. And number 15, McKenna Rush, has 2 points. She's also leading the McLean County with 6 points so far. So now we are about to start play here in the second half, and I'm going to turn it over to Brody and Matthew as we're about to get going. A couple of technical issues here. And here you go. Here is Brody and Matthew.
Welcome to the second half of this of the Lady Cougars versus the Lady Mustangs. Matthew, in the second quarter, what did you see that helped the Cougars kind of bounce back into this game just a little bit?
Well, I saw a lot better ball movement there, and it's just tough scoring against this tough defense. As Bailey Walker hits a nice jump shot from mid-range.
One thing I saw from Bailey Walker in the second quarter, that she was really athletic getting to the basket. We saw a couple of spin moves, some crossovers. She was trying to get some points on the board, trying to draw some fouls. Sometimes they didn't work out, but sometimes they did work out.
Yeah, you can tell she's really giving it all right now, and she's had a couple of really nice moves. That spin move and then turn to the basket, that was really smooth there.
That was a really nice play. As Elizabeth Jones will throw it out of bounds, and now they will bring it back in. Elizabeth Jones for the pull around. No good. It is out of bounds on her, and that will be McLean County ball.
And we're down 7 right now. Hopefully, we can cut into this lead a little bit, and we're already, I don't want to say get back in this ball game. We're already in this ball game. We're only down 7. There's a lot of time to be left to play, but hopefully we cut into the lead and make it a more manageable game.
You're correct on that. Bounce pass to Bailey Walker. Bailey Walker, turn around. The call is a foul. Will they call the foul on? Are they going to call it when Bailey Walker tripped or when?
No, I think whenever
McKenna fell.
McKenna Rush tried to get that ball, and number 5 Armour pulled her to the ground there.
That's a foul. Good pass inside to Rush. Rush for 2. That's good.
Only down 5 now. The lead just keeps decreasing.
That's one thing that they missed in the second quarter. At the start of the second quarter, they did not put in McKenna Rush, and that was a big part of them just kind of losing their stuff there. As Drake tries to back McKenna down, does not happen, and Bailey Walker will bring it in down to the lane. That will be a foul, and the Cougars will go to the line to shoot 2.
And that is a foul on number 10, Hoslin. And nice drive there by Bailey Walker, drawing that foul.
As we continue to say, she's getting to the basket, drawing the fouls, trying to get her team back into this game. Well, back into the lead.
Yeah, we're only down 5 now, and these free throws can make it a one-possession ball game.
First one is up, and is good. Bailey Walker has been pretty good at the line tonight.
Pristine free throw shooting from her tonight.
We saw the technical free throws for her. Those are both great. And The second one for her is on the way, and it's good.
She had that one free throw hit the back of the rim, almost went in, but other than that, she's hit all of them.
Elizabeth Jones passes to Drake.
2 points there on McKenna Rush. She is hard to score on, but I think she was trying to get back over the court. That was a good pass there from Jones.
Yeah, their defense and their passing is pretty good tonight. Hampton gets the ball again, and it is picked off by Jones. Jones took a little too many steps and walks out of bounds, and that will be Lady Cougar basketball.
That was 3 passes there Muhlenberg got their hands on, and somehow were able to come up with the ball after that goes out of bounds.
Hampton wide open for 2. No good as it sails over the rim, but Burrows with a rebound. Blocked. Bailey Walker with a second chance basket. No good. Bailey Walker with a third chance. No good. McKenna. I don't know. A push.
On, who will it be on? That is on number 20, Jones. And a lot of offensive rebounds there, and that's what it's going to take to take this lead back.
That was 4 offensive rebounds on that one play.
And I would get the ball into McKenna Rush right now.
She is dominating right now. And the size difference, as Hannah Hampton will throw it away to Armour. Armour going into the lane, loses the ball. That'll be a foul on Natalie Patterson, and Armour will go to the line to shoot 2.
The foul will be called on Burrows as she swiped to keep her from hitting that layup. 2 free throws is a lot harder than an easy, wide-open layup on a fast break.
No easy points.
First free throw is good after it rolls around the rim for a little bit. Cameron McMahon back in this game for Hannah Hampton. And number 2, Short, in for Drake. Second free throw. Good as well.
Good. Your score is 26-19 with 4 minutes and about 56 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Patterson find McMahon. They need to get the ball down into McKenna Rush. She has been dominating tonight down there.
And what we saw on that last heartbreaking loss to Ohio County, she was dominant early, but they stopped getting the ball inside to her, and that's whenever the lead shifted back Ohio County's way.
As we say this, Bailey Walker gets inside to the basket once again and puts up 2 more points for the Cougars. Jones for 3. No good. Rebound, Bailey Walker.
Let's see if we can make this a one-possession ball game. Cameron McMahon.
McMahon fakes. Spin move. Finds wide open. Look at that. Oh, no good. Rebound. Lost the ball. Patterson puts it back up. Will be a walk on Natalie Patterson, and that will be Mustang basketball.
Costly turnover there is that was 2 points.
That would have been 2 points. Sometimes you get a little too excited and your feet start moving.
I think she was surprised she got the ball as Bailey Walker also went for it, and it just kind of ended up in her lap.
Yeah. They also probably thought that McKenna would have the ball. As Chloe Lynn will knock down the 3.
We're now down 8 points after that 3-point shot. Patterson to McMahon. McMahon for 3.
No good. As Armour will have the rebound. Armour. A push on Natalie Patterson.
And if that foul wasn't called there, I think that's 3 points for Muhlenberg. So that foul actually kind of helped us out.
Hoslin to pass the ball in. Finds Lynn. Lynn to Hoslin. Into Elizabeth Jones. Elizabeth Jones turns around, blocked by McKenna Rush.
Good defense from McKenna Rush there. And she is hard to score over. At 6 foot, opponents just can't get shots off on her.
It is very hard. Galloway tried. You saw her try to get the bounce pass into Bailey Walker. That is off the foot of Armour, and they're going to reset here. McMahon. Muhlenberg's defense is shifted into not letting them into the basket. They're trying their best. As Bailey Walker finds a hole, does not get it, and here comes Armour. Armour passes it out to Hoslin. Hoslin for 3. No good. Rebound. Rebound Taylor Galloway. And here comes the Lady Cougars. As you see as you immediately see Jones come in to help short on McKenna Rush. They're double teaming her now, trying to deny her the ball right now.
Yeah, and they're just not going to let her score tonight. She has, I think, 2 points so far. Most games she's in the upper teens or in the 20s, and we are getting a lot of fouls when we get the ball into her, though.
Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe Elizabeth Jones is now in foul trouble.
Yeah, trying to guard McKenna Rush.
It's not an easy task.
If you hold McKenna Rush to 2 points, you're going to have some fouls.
That is a kickball violation. Lady Cougar ball.
Still down 7. No baskets for either teams in a little bit.
Patterson. Pass to Galloway. There we go. McKenna with the ball. And again, they foul McKenna. Notice the double team once again.
Yeah, they're just not going to let her score tonight. And the result of that is a lot of fouls on Muhlenberg's players. And I don't know how much longer they can keep this up before they have all their players in foul trouble.
And plus, McKenna is a great free throw shooter. So once they go into the bonus, it's not really going to help. Bailey Walker for a wide open 2. It's good.
Nice shot by Bailey Walker there.
We are now down by 6 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Lynn into Drake. Drake tries to get it over McKenna. That's not going to happen. McKenna's on the ground, and that will be a foul on Drake.
And she has to be in a little bit of foul trouble here. She pulls McKenna to the ground. I think she was disgruntled with getting blocked there.
It's not an easy task getting over Rush.
No, not at all. And I noticed that Bailey Walker has some points. Bailey Walker with 17 points already in this game.
Bailey Walker is one of the big reasons why we're still close right now.
Yeah, she's the leading scorer by far, over half our points, and she's fighting hard to keep us in it. And I think part of the result of guarding McKenna Rush so closely is that Bailey Walker's able to get shots.
Oh, good. McKenna Rush try to get the rebound. Does get the rebound. Try to get the putback. As Bailey Walker, as we're talking again, hits another shot. That's 19 for her right now.
Yeah, and she's easily on track for another 20-point game from her.
Hoslin for 3. No good, as she will get her own rebound.
Long rebounds.
We're under a minute here left to go in the third quarter. We are only down by 4 points, and we're seeing the momentum shift right now. And the Cougars, they're fighting.
Yeah, we're fighting hard now. We let them slip away. I think we were down 11 at one point, but we're fighting to stay in this.
10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Hosling will get around. Nice little floater there. And 3, 2, 1. And that will be the end of the third quarter. This has been McLean County Sports Network. We will be right back for fourth quarter action. Stay tuned. And welcome back to the fourth quarter. We are McLean County Sports Network, bringing you the last quarter of this basketball game and bringing you the result. Here we go.
And we're down by 6 right now. We'll see what happens at the conclusion of the game if we have the lead or not. And I'm hopeful, Brody.
I am too. Your Cougars are fighting back right now. As Natalie Patterson will try to get a little floater, and McKenna Rush with 2 points.
Offensive rebound, puts it back up. And if that doesn't say McKenna Rush, I don't know what does.
I'm not exactly sure how many rebounds she has right now, but I can almost guarantee you it's double digits.
And I've just got word it is double digits. 11 rebounds from her tonight as we start the fourth quarter.
Short to Hosland. Our defense has shifted to denying the ball inside, as we see, as they're struggling to get the ball inside. That's a shot right there, and that is no good. Baylor Walker with the rebound.
Thought about it too long before she took that one.
Here comes the Cougars, as Hannah Hampton will slip and fall, and that will be a official timeout.
And I think she did a full split there. She tried to catch that ball. Must have been a slick spot on the floor.
As you see her laughing there.
Either that or she needs to go rub her shoes on the sticky mat.
We're going to be. Here comes the Mustangs. Down by 4 now, your Cougars trying to gain this lead. Drake passes it out to Armour. Armour tries to get over McKenna, and she does. Here we go. And Hampton is left wide open. Not anymore. McMahon gets it inside. McMahon for 2. That's good.
And we're seeing glimpses of a healthy Cameron McMahon there. Nice move to get to the basket for that shot.
Short to Armour. Drake is going to try. Does not want to get blocked by McKenna once again. Drake for 2. No good. Baylor Walker with another rebound. McMahon. Inside bounce pass. Baylor Walker was not paying attention, and it results in a turnover. Lynn for 3. No good. As now Natalie Patterson will have the rebound.
Yeah, Walker just wasn't expecting the ball there. As that pass will go out of bounds, that could have been a layup, but Hannah Hampton unable to catch the pass.
Timeout, Lady Cougars. With this timeout, we're going to take a little break. We are the McLean County Sports Network. We will be right back. Welcome back. We are the McLean County Sports Network, bringing you the McLean County Lady Cougars versus the Muhlenberg Lady Mustangs. Your score is 33-29 with 5 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Armour rushes, gets blocked by McKenna Rush once again. McKenna has about 6 blocks tonight.
And it looked like they were going to beat the full court press and end up with an easy layup, but McKenna rushed down there to stop it.
McMahon tried to draw the foul there as Drake throws some elbows there. She needs to watch that. And here comes the Mustangs. Armour to Drake. Drake for 2. It's good.
And that'll put us down 6 with 4.5 minutes left to go in this game.
Easy inside to the basket. Bailey Walker, second chance opportunity. It's good.
And that was good defense there from Drake, but Bailey Walker just goes around and off the backboard puts it in. Made it a difficult shot, but she was still able to hit it.
Bailey Walker's height and arm length allowed her to do that. Wingspan, as we call it.
Yeah, she's a very long, athletic player, and it shows with shots like that. As Hosland will nail a 3. She came down on her ankle wrong a little bit. She limped over to the side of the court as Coach Johnson called a timeout.
If I'm going to be honest, that kind of looked like a pass for me there. I don't know why, but that was a great shot by Hosland there. As
she's hit a few threes in tonight's game.
One thing we're seeing from the Cougars on the defensive side here, the inside shots aren't falling for the Mustangs right now because we are denying the ball inside. But they've now figured out how to get the ball outside, and as Hosland has done, shot a nice 3 there.
Yeah, and that's one thing I feel like that our team can improve on, 3-point shooting, because as you can see, we're denying Muhlenberg just the ability to score inside, but they're still able to score outside, and that is the difference in the game right now. That's the difference in 7 points. As looks like the ref is blowing the whistle to tell them timeout is over. It'll be Lady Cougar ball down 7.
Do we know how many fouls Elizabeth Jones has?
And it looks like she has 3 fouls so far.
She has 3 fouls, so she's now back into the game. And also McKenna Rush is out there right now. So she needs to be careful because they don't want her out of this game because she has been a big part of their offense tonight. As McKenna Rush inside basket, that's good.
Another basket for McKenna Rush. She is playing great tonight. Started off a little bit slow, but now we're seeing her come alive in this fourth quarter.
Lynn. As Barry Walker knocks it away. Drake has the recovery, though. Armour thought about taking the shot there, but that's not going to happen. Lynn, inside pass to Drake. Drake is not going to take that chance to go over McKenna. Lynn for three. No good. McKenna Rush with another rebound. And that will be her. How many rebounds does she have tonight?
And that is her 13th rebound in tonight's game. As Patterson gets a wide open lane to the basket. Now only down 3 points. One possession ball game here. As the stands are starting to come alive now. I think all momentum is our way.
As you see Drake not wanting the ball right now. As McKenna is just not letting her do anything.
McMahon now with the ball.
McMahon to Hampton. Good defense. And the call is a timeout.
Taken by Coach Johnson. And lots of points down by the basket there to go into this timeout. This is McLean County Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We are the McLean County Sports Network, bringing you the Lady Cougars versus the Lady Mustangs. As we just heard that McKenna Rush has 3 fouls, and in the fourth quarter, as McKenna Rush tried to get the ball, and almost that almost was 2 points there. But
pass is just a little high. And McKenna Rush is the only person remotely in foul trouble right now with 3, and 2 minutes left. That doesn't seem too big of a deal, so we look in good shape foul trouble-wise.
As for these Mustangs, Elizabeth Jones needs to be careful as she has 3 as well. Karen McMahon putting great defense on Lynn right now. Hoslin inside gets fouled by Bailey Walker.
And Bailey Walker went for the strip there to keep her from shooting a layup, and that'll be called a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Grace Hoslin to shoot 2. Her first one is good. The score is 39-35 right now, and with 1 minute and 47 seconds left to go in this ball game. Second one is up, and it's no good. Offensive rebound by Destin Armour.
And that was a long rebound, just went over our players' heads.
Inside pass to Drake. She gets fouled by number 33, Cameron McMahon, and she will go to the line to shoot 2.
I heard that smack from here. She went for the block, and that was a hard foul.
As we saw an amazing block from her earlier in the game. Can't get another one there.
And we're down by 4 now with 1:57 left in the game. And this is another close game. We've seen lots of close games here from Lady Cougars lately.
The first one is good.
And Drake's been a good free throw shooter tonight.
Second one is also good. 41-35.
She's hit a majority of her free throws. She's hit 8 here tonight. 8 out of 10.
Bailey Walker trying to get down the court. Stopped by Drake. Drake hits the floor. And Hampton loses the ball, and that will be Mustang basketball.
Hannah Hampton loses the ball there.
Drake
McMahon will come out of the game for Alyssa Burrows. And a timeout will be taken by Muhlenberg. And that'll be a full timeout. And with that, we will also take a timeout. This is McLean County Sports Network. We will be right back.
Welcome back. We are the McLean County Sports Network, with this game being 1 minute and 29 seconds left to go, and the Cougars are down 41-35.
Yeah, down 6 here with under 2 minutes. Hopefully we'll come back.
Armour loses the ball, and that will be a foul on.
I thought that was going to be a walk there, but no. Foul on number 11, Natalie Patterson.
Natalie might be in foul trouble now.
That is her third, with only a minute left.
And that will
Not
be
too scary.
McLean County basketball, as Muhlenberg will throw it away on a bad pass.
McMahon checks back in for Hannah Hampton.
Down 6. Let's see if we can pull this off. Burrows. Bailey Walker for 3. No good. As McKenna Rush will give it back. And that's 2 points for McKenna Rush. She has how many points? 10 points.
10 points, but only 2 points at halftime. So that's 8 points in the second half. Lots of rebounds.
She has a double-double, by the way.
And foul on Alyssa Burrows. And that'll send Armour to the line.
Stopping the clock at 43 seconds.
And they will shoot one. Nope, not even one in the bonus yet. 30-second timeout. Not sure which team took it, but that is a 30-second timeout.
With this opportunity, we need to. If it was me out there right now, I'd try to get the ball inside.
Yeah, I'd get it to McKenna Rush like we've been doing, and that's what's made us come back. Even if she doesn't get a basket, most of the time we will get a foul, and their next foul will send us into the bonus. And as we know, McKenna Rush is a great free throw shooter.
Yes, and we don't need a three-pointer. I mean, we do need a three-pointer, but we haven't seen anybody that can take that tonight. We haven't seen any three-pointers fall for us right now. And we don't really want to take the risk of taking the time to get a good three-pointer and just miss it.
Yeah, we're a young team, and just our shots haven't developed yet, and we're just not quite the three-point shooting team that some of these other teams are, but just as much hustle, just as much heart, and that's what has us in this game right now.
And here we go.
Official timeout will be taken for reasons unknown.
And another timeout. And I don't know what happened. And the game is resumed.
Hosland will take it out now for the Lady Mustangs.
43 seconds left to go in this ball game.
Fans encourage the Lady Cougars to foul, and Hannah Hampton will do so. And she will foul Armour there and send her to the line for one in the bonus.
This will probably get our ladies into foul trouble as well.
We haven't been in foul trouble so far.
Down by I'm sorry. Finish.
As Cameron McMahon will check in for Hannah Hampton.
We are down by 10.
No, we're down by 4.
But that is a that's not a 1. That is a 7.
If we were down by 10, all hope would kind of be lost here. That hit off. That was off Lynn's leg. That'll be Lady Cougar ball. The players were kind of pointing at each other, and the ref is going to call it out on Muhlenberg County.
Matthew, I'm sorry. There's a banner in my way, and I couldn't really see. Here we go. Patterson, inside shot. It's good.
Only down by 2 now. Quick foul, get the ball back, and we will have plenty of time to win this ball game. As I think that is a timeout taken by Coach Johnson, full timeout. And I think we're just going to talk through this one. Brody, what do you see, and what did you see that brought us back into this game, making it so close?
Well, I did see that the Cougars got the ball inside. Instead of trying to take the outside shot, we brought it inside and really tested the Mustangs. We brought it inside, really tested our defense, got them into some foul trouble, and shot some free throws. Got a couple contested shots, and we made them, and that's what really brought them back into this game.
And that last drive was Natalie Patterson was just clutch. That's all you can call it. Great moves by her getting in for that layup. And we've seen a few inside mid-range shots taken by Bailey Walker that have helped us stay in this game. Bailey Walker with 21 points on tonight's game. She's played great tonight. Muhlenberg will now have the ball up to with 24 seconds. Hopefully we can either get a steal, or if not, we'll have to foul here.
We need a steal, or as soon as they touch the ball, a foul.
Well, 24 seconds, not as soon as we touch the ball. We have room for error, but we will foul as soon as they touch the ball. Hard foul on, we'll wait to see if they call it on Patterson or Hampton.
They will call it on
Patterson.
She has now 4 fouls.
And Armour, who missed her last free throw, will be going to the line to shoot 1 and a bonus.
If she misses 1, this is a 1 in the bonus. So this is live, correct?
Yeah,
this is live.
Yeah, 1 and a bonus. If she misses this, she
and
does.
She misses it.
Rebound. But McKenna Rush
Jump
will tie it
ball.
up for a jump ball.
Possession arrow is
Muhlenberg.
with the Mustang.
Dang. That was a nice play by McKenna Rush. Not going to let her have that rebound. Ties her up. Next possession arrow is ours. We'll see if that happens again. There's now 20 seconds left. We are down 2. Pass into Armour. Pump fake.
Fake shot.
Foul on McMahon. Sending Armour back to the line. She's missed her last 2 free throws. Maybe history will repeat itself here with another missed free throw. And that'll put us in a great opportunity to win this game.
With at least 1 missed free throw, we can send this game into overtime.
Yeah. And we needed that rebound there. We had our chance. She missed the free throw, just unable to get it. And she does hit it.
She does hit this one.
You can't expect a team to miss multiple rebounds late in the game.
That was one of our problems, that they had way too many offensive rebounds tonight.
And the second free throw. It's also a 4-point game. We're going to have to score and then get the ball back again. And they'll put in Emily Chambers, who has not seen the court yet tonight, perhaps for a 3-point shot.
We might have to pull a Kelsey Kennedy, because if you remember when
the and 1-3.
Yeah, the and 1 3-pointer.
If we could get another and 1, if we could get an and 1 3-pointer, that would be very clutch.
That would be, and there are rare chances of that happening, because I'm sure the coach is telling them not to let that happen.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna hope that they're not, but more than likely Muhlenberg is smart enough not to let that happen. As Coach Johnson draws up the game plan here for the final 17 seconds and how we're gonna get 4 points here.
If it was me,
look for Emily Chambers to take a 3 here, because they just subbed her in. I know she's a 3-point shooter. She hasn't seen the court yet tonight. Then that's what I'm gonna think. That's what I think they're gonna go for here.
I think you're right on that one. They're hoping for the 3-point shot, but if not, then they have to foul quick.
Yeah, Well, it's a two possession ball game either way. So even if we get a 3, we're gonna have to get the ball back and score again. But if we do hit a 3, they can still hit 2 free throws, and we have a chance to win the ball game.
And here we go. We're going to try to get the ball. We need to get the ball down court.
Bailey Walker will take it out to Patterson. Patterson. She
It's
looks like
left.
she'll just do it herself.
Amelia Chambers is wide open. Patterson gets it to McMahon. 8 seconds left to go. Loses it. Now Patterson. They draw the foul.
4 seconds left. Took a little bit too much time getting the ball across the court there. Natalie Patterson will go to the free throw line. Maybe a hit on the first one, miss the second one. Who knows? If that happens and we are able to get the rebound, we need a 3, quick 3 within 4 seconds, obviously. And they take Emily Chambers back out of the game. Natalie Patterson will shoot the first free throw here. It's no good.
And misses it. And that will...
They will say it doesn't hit the rim. It bounced up in the air. Usually if it bounces up in the air, it didn't just hit backboard, but they'll say it only hit the backboard. Mustang ball.
They need a foul here.
Bailey Walker fouls quick, pushing Jones to the ground. Unintentionally, of course. and
Elizabeth Jones will go to the line to shoot.
And it looks like it is the double bonus.
And the double bonus.
So even if she misses the first one, she gets to take another free throw.
And Matthew, I'm sorry to say this, but if she hits even one of these free throws, it is game over.
And that first one is no good. We'll see about the second one. If she hits one, we can still get a 3 and a 2.
With 1 second left to go.
Oh, there's only 1 second?
Yeah.
And both free throws are missed.
Misses the second
Bailey
one on
Walker will
purpose.
just dribble it out. And another heartbreaking loss from the Lady Cougars and at the hands of the Muhlenberg Lady Mustangs. Every game, it seems like, comes down right to the wire, and we're just unable to pull it off. But that's what comes with having a young team and inexperience. Hopefully it'll turn around later in the season as Cameron McMahon gets more healthy every game. And would you like to read off some stats here?
Yes, I will. For McLean County, we know that Bailey Walker had an amazing game tonight. She racked up 21 points on the night and 9 rebounds. So, great game for Bailey Walker overall. As McKenna Rush will have 10 points and 15 rebounds as well.
Double-double from her. Good game from her.
As we're going to look at Muhlenberg's stats as well, a great game from Aria Drake as she racks up 14 points tonight.
And 6 rebounds. And another thing, the three-point shooter, number 10, Hosland, she had only 9 points, but they were clutch points. I think they were all three-pointers. And one thing I'd like to point out, Natalie Patterson with 6 points, she hit that clutch layup at the end to give us a chance to win. It just didn't turn out the way we wanted. But, you know, we had a chance to win the game. She put us in an opportunity. That's all you can ask from a player. And we'll be back in about 20 minutes with the boys basketball game, so don't go away too long. This is McLean County Sports Network. See you in a bit.
All right, folks, and we are back here at McLean County High School. The clock is ticking down to double zeros, and we are about to start bringing you tonight's matchup between your McLean County Cougars and the visiting Mustangs of Muhlenberg County. We just saw a battle between our Lady Cougars and the Lady Mustangs. Our Lady Cougars falling by 4. And it looks... Give it just 1 second. I believe we're having a quick moment of silence. Yes, that is what we're doing. We're having a moment of silence right now for Troy Doolin. Troy was instrumental in so much here at McLean County, particularly with youth basketball. He passed away just before Christmas time, and right now we're just honoring him with this moment of silence. As we were saying, Troy Doolin, very instrumental in youth basketball here for McLean County and in Muhlenberg County. All of these players for the McLean County side had played for Troy at some point. Just a unexpected, huge loss. Troy, young man, only 54 years old. We're really going to miss him, and our thoughts and prayers are with his family as they go through this difficult time. But now let's shift gears as Muhlenberg County is being introduced. I'm Heath Hicks. You may remember me from football season. Tonight I'm making my basketball season debut. I'm going to be on here for a little bit with you guys. Right now alongside me is Mr. Aaron Ring. Say hello, Aaron.
Hello. You might remember me from the last game.
Yes, Aaron has been around for a while. So this should be exciting. We're getting pretty pumped here as our boys have been hot of late, played a lot better basketball over the past couple of weeks than they did to open the season. Right now they're introducing starting lineups. Guard number 2, Jacob Clark, is first out, followed by number 5, Hunter Patrick, who's been starting for the Cougars of late here over the last couple of weeks. Braden Bishop, number 25, is the third guard on the floor, followed by Brady Dame, number 21, who is averaging close to a double-double right now, and number 35, Logan Patterson, who is the leading scorer for the Cougars coming in this season, averaging almost 25 points a game.
Wow.
So that's pretty impressive. About to do battle with the Muhlenberg County Mustangs. And Aaron, looking at the rosters here, we actually match up height-wise with Muhlenberg County. Probably the first team, or one of the first teams we played this year where we didn't have a big deficit in height. As Muhlenberg County wins the tip, and we are underway here at McLean County High School. Number 14, that is Braden Lovin. He's up top setting up the offense for the Mustangs. He kicks it over to number 3, Isaac Rose, who's dribble trying to break Patrick off the dribble. Kicks over to number 23, Davis. Nolan Davis, one of the better players for this Muhlenberg County team. Gets it over to number 12, Nash Devine. Kick over for 3. That was number 14, Braden Lovin. No good. Brady Dame with the rebound, and here come your Cougars. Braden Bishop brings it across, gives it to Brady Dame at the top of the key, kicks it over to Jacob Clark. And Jacob will dribble back out and let his offense progress. Logan Patterson, number 35, at the top of the key with the ball. And looks like he is waiting for space to be created so he can take number 23 off the dribble. He does. He dishes to Brady Dame. 2-point basket.
Wow.
Nice play right there. Great play by Patterson, driving the lane. Gets it over to Brady Dame when the help came. And McLean County is on the board first with 2 points.
Yeah, I talked to a few boys before this game started, and they're pretty confident that they're going to get a W for this game.
Yeah, Trey Englehart came on during halftime of the girls' game with us earlier. Is a 3-point shot goes for number 12, Nash Devine. He is the leading scorer, I do believe, for the Mustangs as they jump back on top 3-2. But Trey came in. He had a lot of confidence. Trey Englehart, part of the MCSN broadcast for football, as Muhlenberg gets the steal and scores 2 points. Jacob Clark back up the court quickly. But Trey, he was actually in the starting lineup earlier as Logan Patterson is fouled, and he will go to the line for 2. But anyway, Trey, he was in the starting lineup earlier this season, had some back issues, which I can empathize with him as I have a bad back myself.
Welcome back, Coach.
Yeah, thank you. Missed a couple of days of school last week, but I'm back. It's Logan Patterson makes the first of 2. But Trey was very confident in this. He is now the 6th man for the Cougars, and it seems like he's flourished in that role since coming back from injury as Logan Patterson misses the second. And Lovin with the rebound, he brings it into front court quickly. Over to number 32, that is Hayden Perkins. I believe he's the only one that we hadn't mentioned thus far. Devine gets into the corner, guarded by Braden Bishop. Kicks back over to Lovin, drives the lane. Floater, no good. Scramble for the loose ball. Muhlenberg comes up with it. Number 3, Isaac Rose in the corner. Dishes down low, and that is going to be a walk. Thought for a second it might have been a travel before number 32, Hayden Perkins, ran over Brady Dame there, but they're going to get him for the walk. And it's going the other way here as McLean County inbounds it to Logan Patterson. Patterson guarded closely by Nolan Davis, and they're going to get him for a carry there. Got the ball up just a little high, as he tends to do sometimes. Logan Patterson, as mentioned at the beginning of the game, averaging 25 points for the Cougars per game this year. One of the highest points per game averages I can remember in recent times, as Muhlenberg gets the ball over Devine. And 3 is no good. Offensive rebound. And it looks to be, nope. Scramble for the ball. Lovin drives baseline, kicks it well over, back over into the corner. That's number 23, Nolan Davis, with the missed 3-point basket. Scramble on the floor. Jacob Clark rips it away. They're going to call that a jump ball, though. Wasn't much of a tie up there, Aaron.
No.
Thought it was a pretty clean steal myself.
Yeah.
Jacob is going to...
I thought so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very vocal Aaron Ring here with us tonight.
Thank you.
There we go. There's a comeback. He's witty, people. Very, very witty, this one. And Logan Patterson, he's going to drive. Middle, sees a wide open Hunter Patrick in the corner for 3. And that's good to see. Hunter Patrick, 3-point specialist for the Cougars. As we mentioned earlier, got into the starting lineup over Christmas break when Trey Englehart was out with injury and has stayed in that role since Trey's return. Hits the 3, and it's good to see him get started early as Devine drives baseline, cut off there, gets the ball back, looking for space, can't find it. He gets it back out. Number 3, Isaac Rose with the teardrop, and it falls. And just as quickly as your Cougars regain the lead, the Mustangs are back on top 7-6. About halfway through the first quarter here at McLean County High School as Brady Dame dumps it into Logan Patterson. Contested short shot, and he misses the bunny. There's good defense there by the Mustangs. Oh, wide open 3 passed up by Nolan Davis. Gun shy after missing his earlier attempt, I suppose. They get it inside, and that's going to be a foul on Brady Dame. Trying to get it inside to Hayden Perkins there. Dame reached around him a little bit. It was before the shot, so the ball is going to be taken out of bounds here by the Mustangs. A couple of substitutions being made. Number 11, Trey Lovell, into the game for the Mustangs. Number 3, Trey Englehart, enters the game for your Cougars, replacing Brady Dame. Trey is 3rd on the team in rebounds, averaging about 5 a game, and he also averages about 5 points a game. We have a walk before Lovin let that go, and we're going the other way. The ball returns back to McLean County's possession. Aaron, early on, it seems like these two teams are pretty evenly matched, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they seem pretty evenly matched, and I thought that the last game with the girls, it seemed pretty neck and neck the entire time. It always seems like we always are very close with the final result, whether we win or lose.
I'm with you. As Jacob Clark hits a 3 right there to give the Cougars the lead. No, I'm completely with you there. I noticed I wasn't here on Friday. A lot of back problems. But it seemed like that night, Ohio County, we were evenly matched with them as well. Close girls game, close boys game followed there. And it seems to be the case tonight early on.
The last 5 minutes of the game, for these last few games that I've seen, you never really know who's going to win.
Yeah.
You know, like it's never like 15 points. It's always like 6,
5, 6.
5, 6.
A foul here, a 3 there.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's what you kind of expect here in district matchups, you know. People always say when you play your rival, the record doesn't matter. You know, previous games don't matter. Teams just tend to get up for games like this. And Muhlenberg County being one of our 2 district rivals along with Ohio County, I know our boys came into this game very excited to play as Trey Englehart comes up with the steal. Nice hustle play there by Trey. Logan Patterson drives right. Ball is up. No good, but a foul on the play. Blocking call called on number 35, Alex Johnston. And Logan Patterson will head back to the line. Looks like Coach Alex Embry is going to make a substitution here in a second as well, but go ahead.
I think that one of the big reasons that we may have lost to Ohio County for the past 2 times, I really think it had to do with Ohio County's student section and how they kind of harassed some of our players, especially Jacob Clark.
I tell you, and, you know, Jacob, I know I was at the Ohio County game up there. It was a rough outing for him. He did get it going late, but I have to give Ohio County's student section a lot of credit. One of the better student sections in the 3rd Region, if not the best.
Probably the best I've ever seen.
The
turnout is huge. They have a whole stage devoted to them at Ohio County.
And it's packed every game. And they have different chants that are memorized and whatnot. Muhlenberg misses a 3, rebound by Logan Patterson.
I mean, don't get me wrong, McLean County has spirit, but like Ohio County will pretty much mentally torture the players with their chants and the things they yell.
Oh, yeah. And I know you can't see it on your screen right now, but it looks like Muhlenberg County has brought quite a student section as well tonight. They are down behind the Muhlenberg County bench. But, you know, it's the McLean County is equally as big on the opposite side of the floor. That might come into your vision occasionally, but that's huge. You know, having these student sections, having these students come out and support their teams, that's big. That gives their players a lot of confidence in their game.
And it's really fun to be up there. I mean, even if you're not watching the game, it's fun to be up in the student section.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of high school basketball, man. I mean, just the atmosphere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a social activity. A lot of people come out, watch the game, see people they don't see a whole lot, and you know, district games especially, you see a bigger crowd than normal.
And the band's out there.
With a tough 2-point basket there as McLean County increases their lead to 12-7. But you're right, the band comes out. You know, this is definitely one of the games when the band comes and plays. And it's just fun. Popcorn fills, you know, the smell of popcorn fills the air. It's just a great, great atmosphere to watch a basketball game in. As number 11, Trey Lovell, freshman guard for Muhlenberg County, knocks down a 3, cuts into McLean County's lead. 2 points stands between your Cougars and the Mustangs right now. As Travis Phillips, sophomore point guard, entered the game just a little bit ago. He brings the ball up the court. Jacob Clark gets the ball, shoots, and scores. Man, Aaron, it would be huge if Jacob Clark comes out hot tonight. He's hit 2 threes already, 2 for 2 on the game. And if that kid gets going,
he's a pretty great shooter.
Oh, and he can put up a lot of points.
And I'm glad that Phillips is in because I don't think that he gets enough play time. I think he's exceptional ball handler.
He's a great ball handler. He's a very scrappy player. Somebody that you want on the floor, you know. And he's diminutive. Let's not beat around the bush. Not the biggest guy in the world. Probably only stands 5'4", 5'5".
Yeah, somewhere around there. At the chili supper, though, he absolutely led his team. I know that was like our first stream, and a lot of people didn't watch that. but just some of the shots that he made were just incredible.
Yeah, and I like you said, I like seeing him out there because we don't have a ton of depth either. Our core 6 players, you'll see a lot. Is a starting 5 plus Trey Englehart, but we got to find a few more guys to get in there and give some of our starters a break.
Like Logan Johnson and Travis Phillips.
Mm-hmm. In which we've seen Logan some.
Yeah,
this
we've
year.
seen Logan.
And they both bring energy, excitement to the game, and that's what we have to have. And something to kind of go with that. This basketball team here, we have had a lot of close losses this season, just like the girls have. I think the boys have lost either 4 or 5 games by 4 or less points.
Oh, man.
And, you can't help but think, well, when you're only playing 4 or 5 or 6 guys, those guys get gassed by the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really important for guys like Travis, guys like Logan, to get in here and give our guys a rest. But with that, time has expired in the first quarter. Your Cougars lead the Muhlenberg County Mustangs 15-12. Me and Aaron are going to hop off here. We're going to turn it over to Matthew and Brody for the second quarter. But we are the McLean County Sports Network, and we will be right back. And folks, during this first quarter, we want to recognize our sponsor for tonight's game and for the season, for that matter, Thacker Riverside Dental. We apologize for Thacker Riverside Dental. We had some technical issues early on in the evening. We don't have their sponsorship read. We will for the rest of the season. But we really want to thank them for the support. Without them, without sponsors, it would be tough to do this and to bring this to the community. So we want to thank Riverside for that. And we are back with second quarter action. And Muhlenberg County has it on their side of the floor. And now I'm going to turn it over to Matthew and Brody for the call.
And this is Matthew Miller. I'm joined by Brody Barron for the second quarter of McLean County Cougar action. Tranglehart takes a jump shot in the middle of the lane for 2 points. And we're up by 5 now after an electrifying first quarter. Great play by the Cougars. We saw Jacob Clark hit 2 threes. And what'd you think of that first quarter, Brody?
I believe our shooters were shooting.
Yeah, shooters got to shoot, and they were hitting. Lovell now with the ball. Passes it to Devine. Devine to Johnston. Johnston passes it to Davis. Davis gets it to Devine again. Rose now. Rose drives in, gets it stolen. Good hustle there by the Cougars to come up with that ball.
They're getting down on the floor, and that's what we know. That's what we need.
Patterson now with the ball. Brady Dane passes up an open shot. Pass a little too high. Ball goes out on the Mustangs. Still Cougar ball. We got to keep this momentum up here with another basket. Braden Bishop takes it out. And they call 5 second violation there. You got to have that internal clock in your head when you're taking the ball out, not to hold it too long. As Patrick now will check in for Jacob Clark.
One thing I've seen from the Cougars tonight is that they're getting open shots. Patrick's hit a 3. Logan's getting to the basket. Jacob Clark's hit 2.
Yeah.
Trey got an open shot as well. And that will be an offensive foul.
And that foul is on number 3, Isaac Rose. With 6 minutes, 11 seconds left in the second quarter, your Cougars are up by 5, 17-12.
Bishop now with the ball, bringing it up the court. Passes inside to Brady Dame, a little bit too high. Brady's unable to reach it. It'll be Mustang ball.
I don't know if you guys saw, but last game we had, Braden at the last second heaved up a half-court shot and it went in.
Yeah, sadly it was too late in the game for that. As looks like Gunnerman checks into the game for the Mustangs. Lovell now with the ball. He passes to Johnson. Johnson back to Gunnerman. Gunnerman penetrates. Gets it out to Lovell for the three. No good. Rebound Muhlenberg, but after Braden Bishop strips it out of his hands, Dame will come up with the ball. Patterson now. Drives. Jump shot. He is fouled. And he just keeps getting fouls. He is aggressive on offense, and that is what keeps getting him to the foul line.
Logan's missed 5 free throws tonight.
Yeah, hopefully that'll turn around here. And the first free throw, it is good.
It is good. He's hit his last 2 though.
Yeah, he hit his last 2 free throws. That's a positive sign. The second free throw
Is no good.
no good. Looked like Englehart was about to get the rebound, but it is rebounded by Gunnerman. Devine now with the ball. He gets it to Rose. Rose to Devine. He'll pass it inside. Stripped by Braden Bishop.
Braden
Great
Bishop
defense from the Cougars tonight.
is a great player. And almost Braden. That is good.
Offensive board by number 21, Brady Dame. Puts it back up for 2 points.
Second chance baskets are what's going to win this game for him. And as the Cougars are clapping right now.
30-second timeout taken by the Mustangs. And I think they're shocked here. The Mustangs thought they'd come in here and get an easy win, but right now, I don't want to speak too soon, but right now the Cougars are up 8, 20-12. Looking good for us, especially after that tough loss in that came down right to the end of the game against Ohio County last game. And what are you seeing that's got us this lead so far tonight, Brody?
We're making our shots right now, and we're playing great defense. Great defense, forcing turnovers and getting offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds.
Yeah, Muhlenberg has some turnovers, but they're all forced turnovers. Anytime the ball goes inside, we'll find somebody stripping it. Lovell now, bringing it up for the Mustangs. He'll pass it out to the wing. Devine now with the ball. He gets it inside. The shot goes up, and it is good from number 32, Hayden Perkins. Clark now with the ball. He'll get it to Bishop. Bishop, nice pass inside to Patterson. Off. Oh! It looked like it was off Gunnerman, but they'll say Logan Patterson touched it last, and it'll be Mustang ball.
I don't believe that's correct on that.
Yeah, he was carrying the ball out of bounds. I'm not sure how he got to the conclusion that Patterson touched it last, but that is the call.
Yep. That's
Gunnerman now with the ball, gets it to Level. Back to Gunnerman. Inside. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Hunter Patrick.
We've seen some terrific ball from Hunter Patrick his last 2 games starting.
Yeah, he was made a starter recently, and he's lived up to it. Played great the past 2 games. Bishop with the ball, looking for somebody. Throws it to Patrick, almost too high. He'll come up with it. Timeout, Coach Embry. And that is a full timeout. And with that, we will take a break. This is McLean County Sports Network. We will be right back.
And we are back in the second quarter. We would like to thank Thacker Riverside Dental in Livermore for sponsoring tonight's game. There is 3:40 left, and we are up 6, 20-14. Bishop now with the ball. Passes over to Clark. Back to Bishop. Bishop back to Clark. 4-3. No good. Rattles just in and out. And as Patterson goes up for that rebound, they will call a foul on him.
That's Clark's first miss tonight.
Yeah, he hit his first two, and it looked like that one was going in, but just rattles out. Lovell now with the ball. Lovell dribbles around. He gets it off to Devine. Devine off a pick. He'll find Lovell. To Rose. Rose will penetrate the lane. Throws up a shot, and it is no good. Over the back on Perkins as he tried to get that rebound over Brady Dame.
Brady Dame has done an excellent job getting both offensive and defensive rebounds tonight.
Yeah, for this team throughout the season, Brady Dame has done a great job as a sophomore stepping up into a starting role. Clark now will take out the ball. And it is tipped out of bounds by Gunnerman, and we'll just do that again. Clark this time gets it into Bishop. Bishop guarded by Lovell. He crosses him over. Gets past half court. Nice drive. Gets blocked. And Bishop gets blocked there. Not sure by who. Devine now with the ball. Gets it out to Lovell. And Loven was left wide open for a three, and he'll make it count. Making the score 17-20.
If you're going to leave a player like that wide open, you might as well just start running back.
Offensive rebound and a putback by Brady Dame.
Like I said, he's doing a great job on the offensive rebounds tonight.
Nice job by him.
Second chance points.
That's what's going to win us this game. Gunnerman now with the ball. He gets it to Devine. He looks inside to Perkins, doesn't pass it. Lovell drives. Devine now with the ball.
Some good defense closing out on the shooter
Good shot
by the
by
Cougars.
him. Bishop now, spin move. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson drive. Nice move there. And puts it in for 2 points. Nice move by Logan Patterson. And he just keeps attacking tonight. Lovell with the ball. He gets it to Devine. To Perkins. To Gunnerman. Gunnerman back to Perkins. Jacob Clark will just swipe that away. And they'll pass it to Bishop as Lovell goes for the steal and gets it back to Clark. Pass to Patterson. Patterson will drive once more. Gets it out to Clark. 4-3. That one is no good. And Loven will fly in there for the rebound, but it'll be out of bounds. Cougar ball. And 1:06 left in this quarter. Up 5 right now. As Travis Phillips checks into the game. And Travis Phillips, not the tallest guy on the court, but he is a hard worker, and it shows in the way he plays. Phillips now with the ball.
Travis Phillips, the ankle bully.
Yeah, he bullies all the ankles out there. As Brady Dame is blocked, he'll go back up with it. No good again. And Trey will tie up Lovell there. And it'll still be Cougar basketball with 45 seconds left to go in the half. Yeah, sometimes Phillips is a little brutal on the ankles. And he is left wide open in the corner. Clark doesn't see him. Finally does. Gets it to Patterson. Back to Phillips. To Patterson again. And they will say he walks there before he dribbles. Traveling call on Patterson.
Loven now will take it out as A.J. Klein goes to the scores table. Klein check in for Patterson for the last 36 seconds of this half. Loven will pass it into Lovell. Back to Loven. To Devine. Guarded by Klein. Gets it to Loven. Back to Devine again. They're going to run the clock out to get the last shot here, Brody.
I believe that's what they're trying to do here. But this Cougars defense has not been allowing them to get the best looks they wanted. The best open
Devine,
looks.
he will walk, and with 1.4 seconds, the Cougars will have a chance to get a shot off here. Patterson will check in for Klein, and Patrick will check in for Phillips.
Maybe a last-second shot to Patrick, maybe?
Well,
If it was me, I'd give it to Braden Bishop, but he's not out there.
yeah, Braden Bishop, half-court sharpshooter. Not known for his three-point shooting, but from half-court, he'll drain them.
Jacob Clark, maybe.
Pass the ball in. Patterson has to get it off quick. No, there's more time than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought there was only 1 second. That shot is no good. And that'll do it for the first half of Cougar basketball action. And another thanks to our sponsor, Thacker Riverside Dental in Livermore. For all your dental needs, go to Thacker Riverside Dental. We'll be right back with the second half.
All right, folks, and we are back. Heath Hicks back in the booth right now to give you a little bit of a halftime recap. Joined alongside me is Austin Harbison, our statistician for tonight, giving him a little airtime. How you doing tonight, Austin?
Pretty good, Coach Hicks.
All right, so in that first half, Austin, I thought McLean County came out with a lot of energy. They're leading right now, 24-19 over the visiting Mustangs. How do you feel about our first half performance?
We played a very good first half and showed a lot of signs of good comings for the second half.
I agree. This Cougars team, as we mentioned before the game, has been on a roll of late, starting to put together some games. Had a huge win over Whitesville Trinity, a very, very good Whitesville Trinity team up in Whitesville about a week and a half ago. Beat them by 15 points and just showed some of the potential that this team has going forward. And here we see a 5-point lead against these Mustangs, who have given us a lot of problems in the past. We're going to run through some statistics real quick for you. Thanks to Mr. Harbison here. We really appreciate him helping out with McLean County Sports Network. So for Muhlenberg County first, they are led in scoring by number 12, Nash Devine. Hit a couple of threes for the Mustangs. He has 7 points. Number 3, Isaac Rose, has 4 points. Both number 11, Trey Lovell, and number 14, Braden Lovin, have 3 points apiece. And number 32, Hayden Perkins, has 2 points for the Mustangs. On the McLean County side, a pretty balanced scoring attack, something that we haven't seen a whole lot of this season. We are led, of course, by number 35, Logan Patterson. He has 8 points in this one to go along with 3 rebounds. But he's left some out there tonight from the free throw line, Austin. I'm looking here. He's 4 for 8 from the free throw line. If he can sure that up in the second half, could bode well for our Cougars. Also in the scoring column is number 21, Brady Dame. He has 6 points and 4 rebounds on the night. And he had an outstanding first half for the Cougars, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would say.
He was doing a lot of dirty work down low, had some tough rebounds, and some good putback baskets. So it's good to see out of the sophomore Brady Dane. Also with 6 points is number 2, Jacob Clark. He is our resident sharpshooter, and he knocked down a couple of threes there in the first quarter for your Cougars. Also in the scoring column is Hunter Patrick, number 5, with 3 points. He drained a 3 in the first quarter. And number 3, Trey Englehart, with 2 points for the Cougars. So, Austin, we have about 44 seconds left. What do you think the Cougars have to do in the second half to come out of this district game with a victory?
Step up their defense beyond the perimeter.
I think that's a good call. We have one of the, I would have to say, one of the best defensive players in the entire region in Braden Bishop. He did a pretty good job hawking the ball there for McLean County in the first half. We're going to have to keep that up and not allow wide open looks, because if history has taught us anything, Muhlenberg County can hit open shots, and they will make them in bunches. So with that, the buzzer is about to ring, and we're going to hand this back over to Brody and Matthew, I do believe, for the third quarter. Before we do so, we want to thank Thacker Riverside Dental for sponsoring tonight's game and this season. Stop by and see Dr. Ralph Thacker for all your dental needs.
And welcome back to the second half of McLean County versus Muhlenberg County. I'm here with Matthew Miller and a block from Brady Dame.
Nice block by Brady Dame there.
No. And Logan Patterson misses the layup.
That was costly.
And it hits the ref's foot. And here we go.
Well, that was a weird turn of events here, but now Jacob Clark has the ball.
Rarely does the ref cause a turnover.
Yeah, things have settled down right here.
Here we go.
That's definitely not something Muhlenberg's going to be happy about.
Braden Bishop pass to Jacob Clark. Jacob Clark for 3. No good. Logan Patterson. Oh, thought he had the rebound there, but he does not. Logan Patterson has the steal, though. Throws it up. No good. And
Nice hustle there by Patterson, just unable to make the shot.
Logan for 3. No good. Braden Bishop with the rebound.
And we have the lead right now. Hopefully we can keep this up and close out this game. One thing that's going to have to come back, Jacob Clark was hot in the first quarter, kind of cooled down a little bit, but he's a streaky shooter. He can get real hot real quick. And if that happens, I think that's going to seal a W here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Timeout.
Coach Embry.
Coach Embry.
That's just going to be a 30-second timeout.
So we're just going to talk through this one, Matthew. One thing that I liked about the Cougars in the first half is that our defense was on top of it.
Holding the Muhlenberg County Mustangs to 19 points in the first half. We've only scored 24 points. We're not playing great offense.
This is a game of defense.
Our defense has been so good in that first half that Muhlenberg just doesn't have the answers right now to score. And we've held them to 19 points in the first half. That's pretty great.
That's astonishing. And this Muhlenberg County team is a dominating basketball team.
I never would have thought that we would just hold them to 19 points there, but great hustle from our boys tonight. They came into this game with a chip on their shoulder.
Braden Bishop trying to get around Loven, but Loven is putting some defense on Braden Bishop right here. Dame. Tipped by Divine. We need to get the ball in here. Dame inside to Patterson. Patterson gets around. Charge is called against Patterson. Patterson might be in some foul trouble.
Unless there's a forearm
Never mind.
Unless there's a forearm or somebody hits the floor, most of the time you won't see an offensive foul. Weird call there. He did kind of dip the shoulder. And I guess that's what drew the whistle. That's somebody we haven't seen yet.
That is number 23, Nolan Davis. As Braden Bishop will have the ball here. It's to Dame. Dame inside to Patterson. Patterson goes up on 3. Draws the foul. He will go to the line to shoot. 2.
No, that is number 33, Donovan McCoy.
I'm sorry. Nolan Davis is 23. Donovan McCoy, yeah. Number 33. Logan Patterson misses another free throw tonight. That's one thing that if the Cougars have hit all their free throws tonight, we'd be up pretty big in this game.
Yeah, I don't know if I think this game would be out of reach for Muhlenberg if we would just hit our free throws, but that's something we've struggled with all season.
Here we go. And Logan hits his second one, bounces back. 19-25 is your score in this game. Woven to Devon. Missed shot. McCoy with the layup, with the rebound, put back. He will go to the line to shoot.
Foul on Brady Dame.
1.
And about Logan Patterson shooting free throws, he's only hitting 50% right now, 5 for 10, which is not awful, but a little bit better. And this would be we would have a pretty hefty lead here. McCoy will shoot his first free throw. And it is good. And 1 was completed with that free throw, bringing the Mustangs within 3.
Bishop to Dame. Inside pass to Jacob. Jacob for 2. That's good.
What a pass by Brady Dame inside to Jacob Clark. And nice finish, too. Good defense there by Bishop and Dame.
Woven to Devon. Devon to
And that'll be a
to
traveling
Davis.
call on number 23, Nolan Davis.
I don't think we had the number of turnovers for Muhlenberg, but I do know it's
a pretty large number.
it's skyrocketing.
I'll say that. And they're forced turnovers. It's not like it's errant mistakes. The Cougars are stealing the ball, stripping it out of their hands.
I like that pass from Logan Patterson. He's leading his players to where they need to be.
Yeah, if he hadn't have done that, it probably would have been a steal there.
Patterson tries to get around Devine. He goes over him. No good.
Up by 5.
Devine drives in. Jump shot. No good. Logan Patterson gets the rebound. Just hops up and grabs it.
Another score here. Hopefully we'll get a nice little cushion lead. Good defense by Lovell causes Patterson to lose the ball.
McCoy. That's not McCoy. Patrick for 3. It's no good. Devine running down the floor. Trey
Ooh.
to level.
Thought that may have been a walk there.
Davis thought about taking the shot there. McCoy has it.
And, I thought they were going to call another walk. Though, yeah, they do call a walk.
And a walk is called on McCoy.
Baseline official called a foul, but the other one said no. I think that was a walk.
They need to pass the ball in here. And Logan Patterson will come and get it. And
almost.
I thought that was a steal. Patrick for 3. No good.
And what's the call?
I did not see the call there.
Maybe an off-ball foul. I'm not sure.
Maybe a travel.
I didn't think he did a call. I think he just pointed down the other side of the court.
Is that a full timeout or is that a 30-second?
Looks like a full timeout taken by Muhlenberg County. With that, we will also take a timeout.
Welcome back to McLean County versus Muhlenberg. We are McLean County Sports Network.
And we're up by 5 now, 22-27. And I'd like to give a shout-out for Hallie Gary for the exquisite tumbling skills she is displaying during breaks.
As Brady Dame will have the block, but they're going to call that a foul.
That would have been a big block there, and that is the Brady Dame's 3rd foul.
The block looked clean. Just might have been a body.
May have gotten him with the body. That's probably what happened. Kind of leaned into him there. And that'll be his 3rd foul, like I said. We don't want him getting into foul trouble. Last game he had 4 and sat out the majority of the game. First free throw from Davis is good, bringing the Mustangs within 4.
Nolan Davis shooting his 2nd shot here.
It is good as well.
Good. They've had a bit of a trouble passing the ball in tonight, but we get the ball. Logan almost loses it.
He does lose
it.
Devine with a good steal there, and they'll call a foul on Hunter Patrick on the floor, thankfully. If not, that would have 2 points for the Mustangs. 3-point game right now. Bishop will check in for Patrick. And the defense just looks more solid with Bishop on the floor. He's a great defender. Lovell to Davis. Davis inside to McCoy. McCoy puts on the big boy moves. Misses
And
the
Logan
shot.
will put up the big boy rebound and just hop up and grab that. That's one thing I like about Logan. He just jumps and just gets it.
Nice move by McCoy, though, there, despite missing the shot.
Dame. Inside pass to Logan Patterson. That's a wide open for. Nope, never mind. No.
Heavily contested, but still a good pass.
And one.
And one, Jacob Clark. And if he hits this free throw, that'll be a 6-point lead.
Level stopped Logan, but he couldn't stop Jacob there.
And they had no idea he was there. Acted like he was running down the court. Comes back, gets the steal, puts it up for a layup, and one. And Jacob Clark has played one of his better games, I would say so, tonight.
See if he can hit this free throw here. And he does. Jacob Clark.
And you can see how Jacob Clark's good shooting carries positivity into the rest of his game. He's just playing good all around tonight. Lovell now passes up an open shot.
As Jacob Clark forces another turnover, Logan going down and puts it in. That's a
Voice crack there.
that is a voice crack, but I'm excited because the Cougars are balling right now.
Up by 8, 32-24. Kickball violation on Jacob Clark. It'll be Mustang ball. This is exciting right now.
I know, you can hear it in my voice.
As Logan Johnson goes to the score table, he looks like he's about to check in. Davis now with the ball. He gets it to Gunnerman. Gunnerman into the lane. Jump shot off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Patterson.
Patterson running down the lane. Patterson goes up with it, and it's...
He went for the Euro step, totally sidestepped to the defender, got hit by behind, but they're going to call an offensive foul.
I don't understand how that could be an offensive foul there, but, you know...
Okay, this is confusing. The ref got excited, called it. He realized he was wrong, drew his hand back, put his hand up in the air, and then he had to just stick with the call he originally made. He knew he made a mistake there. You saw it on his face. Yeah, maybe we'll get a makeup call here in a second.
Yeah, maybe. Logan Patterson easing his shoulders. He's having a little bit of fun out there right now.
Devine with the ball. Gets it to Davis.
And Devine will also take a couple of steps, and that will be Cougar ball.
Walk on Nolan Davis there. A lot of turnovers for the Mustangs. Most of them have been forced, but some of those traveling calls are just mistakes you can't make whenever you're playing high school basketball. You can't win a game getting traveling calls. Clark now will pass it into Patterson. Patterson being a point forward right now, dribbling up the court. Pass inside to Trey. He's unable to get the ball. Devine will come up with it.
That's one thing I've seen that they they haven't been successful doing is passing the ball inside all the time.
Yeah, the
Has been a couple.
Pass is just a little too high, just throughout the game. You know, we've had some good ones, though, and that's resulted in a lot of good baskets.
Jacob Clark trying to force another turnover. Logan Patterson tipping the ball there. Loven driving in. Off the ball of Loven, off the foot of Loven, and that will be.
Ooh. Patterson was already on the other side of the court. He thought it was our ball. It looked like it went off Loven's foot, but no.
Devine will pass the ball in, and that will be.
Oh, and the ref was, I think he was a little out of place to make that call. Foul on Trey Englehart as he goes for the steal.
I didn't see Trey really.
The ref standing right under the basket didn't call it, but
Too much.
you know, the guy out on the wing thought he saw something with blowing a whistle. Loven now with the ball.
Loven trying to get around Braden. Pass to McCoy. McCoy. Braden's coming up with it. Loven drives in.
Block on Logan Johnson.
For a second there, I thought that was going to be a jump ball or a walk for Gerald McCoy there.
Yeah, I thought McCoy walked it
Donovan
whenever
McCoy.
he had the ball. And then it was clearly a foul, though, whenever Loven tried to drive in, but I think they missed a walk. Loven's first free throw. Up and good. So he will shoot the bonus free throw here. Cougars already put Muhlenberg in the bonus despite we only have 2 fouls going in our favor right now. Lovin's second free throw also good. Still up 6. Bishop will pass it into Patterson. He'll give it right back to Bishop. He'll push it up the court all on himself. Gets it to Clark.
Clark almost lost the ball there. Pass inside to Logan Johnson. He loses it. And Lovin will now be bringing the ball down for the Mustangs. Lovin loses it as well. Picks it back up. McCoy pass to Lovin. Lovin fakes.
And Lovin is fouled as he goes up for the shot there. I think that's another foul on Johnson. Just checked in the game and already has 2 fouls. Nope. Foul will be on Trey Englehart, not Logan Johnson.
That's 2 fouls on Trey now in the third quarter alone.
And it looks like Brady Dame going to the scores table. Probably checking in for Trey. How many fouls does he have? Statistician Austin Harbison. And he has 2 fouls, but Brady Dame will check in for Logan Johnson, and Hunter Patrick will check in for Trey Englehart.
Hunter Patrick is playing pretty well tonight, and I think that's a good move. Trey, don't get me wrong, Trey has been great tonight as well, but maybe Embry's just feeling some Hunter Patrick out there right now.
Embry wants some of Hunter Patrick. And that second free throw is good, bringing the score within 4. 4 free throws hit in a row by Lovin.
And Level gets crossed behind the back. Bad pass by Logan Patterson.
Logan Patterson with a nice dribble move going behind the back, but then turnover and clock will run out. Braden Bishop trying to do a repeat. He not even close that time as he was at the free throw line. That'll be the end of the third quarter. And stay tuned. This is exciting. 4-point game, low-scoring game, defensive game, and we will be back with the conclusion of it.
All right, folks, and we are back here at McLean County High School. Your Cougars leading the visiting Mustangs of Muhlenberg County 32-28. This is Heath Hicks alongside me is Aaron Ring. We're going to bring you home tonight.
Yes, we are.
And we are in for a treat here in the fourth quarter. 4-point game. Your Cougars have the ball. Logan Patterson doing work. Spins into the lane. Misses the runner. He goes up, and they're going to call an offensive foul on him. And I must say, Aaron, the biggest takeaway I had in that third quarter was the referees found their whistles against McLean County with several questionable calls. Very frustrating as a fan here watching it. Logan Patterson, I think, how many fouls is that, Austin?
He says 4.
That's his 4th foul, which is,
That is not good.
No, not at all. Here 13 seconds in to the fourth quarter, and Logan Patterson, our leading scorer, has to sit on the bench at least for a few minutes here with 4 fouls. As Muhlenberg at the line misses, ball hit the top of the backboard, and we're going to go the other way. But the foul discrepancy here, Aaron, it's 9-2, 9 fouls on McLean County, and at least half of them that last quarter were more than questionable in my opinion.
As you were saying, there was one foul that was called on McLean County, and usually if someone gets a foul, the other team kind of claps or something, and Muhlenberg was just kind of silent. They were kind of confused on why the foul was even called on McLean County.
Exactly. I mean, right there on that play, Hunter Patrick called for the offensive foul. Yes, I mean, he drove. He may have extended the arm. Very little contact. Pretty big flop, in my opinion. And here we are now 10-2 fouls McLean County over Muhlenberg. So as Lovin misses the runner, nice rebound by Brady Dame there. And we have a battle against these referees in this. As Jacob Clark lines one up and knocks it down. Jacob Clark has come to play tonight, I must say. I think that is his 12th point of the game. And he's really shown a lot of energy here in the 13th point of the game. He's shown a lot of energy as Muhlenberg answers there. Devine with the runner to cut the McLean County lead back down to 5. Braden Bishop trying to go coast to coast, misses. Brady Dane cleaning up, and almost gets it to go. He is fouled on his second chance opportunity, and Brady will go to the line to shoot 2.
Interesting fact about Jake Clark. He's actually a cousin of mine.
Oh, really?
Which you could tell from the athleticism that emits from both of us.
That's what I was thinking. Just watching him play out there, I'm like, that guy's definitely related to Aaron Ring.
And so is Taylor Galloway.
Oh, really?
And Logan Johnson. I've got a pretty big family down there.
Basically, could you call your family just McLean County?
Basically. A lot of people were like that.
All right, so Brady misses both free throws here, and Muhlenberg is back down. Devine pulls up from the free throw line and cans it. Cuts into that lead even closer. Now one possession game at 35-32 here with 6 minutes and 25 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Jacob Clark dribbles across the half-court line, and we have an official timeout, it looks like. And Hunter Patrick is walking off the floor towards the locker room, holding the back of his head. And I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Did you catch it by chance?
No. Who's walking towards the locker room?
Hunter Patrick.
Hunter Patrick.
He was holding the back of his head like something had happened, like he got elbowed or something like that. AJ Klein, number 15, subs in for him. AJ came in late in that first half. He's in now. Braden Bishop hits AJ on cutback. AJ gets it back out to Brady Dane. Misses the three-pointer. And I tell you what, that was a nice play by AJ there, saving the errant pass and getting it out to a wide-open Brady Dane. But on the flip side, we have another foul. This one called on Braden Bishop. And Muhlenberg goes to the line to shoot 2 as they are already in the double bonus.
You know, as we were talking about back in the first quarter, kind of mixing up the lineup. I mean, I know Hunter Patrick is injured, but, I mean, to see A.J. Klein in there and make a pretty nice play.
I know. It's really nice to see A.J. out there. A.J., quarterback of the football team, shortstop, pitcher on the baseball team, as Lovell misses the front end of the double bonus there. But AJ's a very athletic kid, you know, and this is the first time he's played basketball since his freshman year. But it's nice to see him out there, and we hope to see his minutes increase. As Lovell knocks down the second one, cuts the lead to 2 now. As risky pass there, Braden Bishop does get it in to Jacob Clark. He's guarded tightly by Braden Lovin. As he crosses half court, gets it up to Trey Englehart at the top of the key. He dribbles right, looking to hand off to A.J. Klein. Nice defense there by the Mustangs. And finally gets it off to Braden Bishop. He drives, he's at the top of the key, picks up his dribble, out to Brady Dame on the right wing. Brady sees an opening, tries to get into the lane, finds Jacob Clark. He cuts, decides to pass up on that short corner. And we're going to reset here up top with Braden Bishop. He gets the ball to Brady Dame. Brady makes a move. He puts the shot up. It's good, and he's fouled. Nice and one there by the sophomore Brady Dame.
I've actually heard that he can dunk now.
He can. Brady, I tell you what, he's been fun to watch this year. He brings a lot of energy, does a lot of the dirty work. I'd honestly say, you know, last year we didn't really have anybody that patrolled the post, was really that low post presence, a center. Brady's brought that to this team this year. However, he misses his third free throw here of the fourth quarter. A.J. Klein is called for the foul, and we're going back down to shoot on Muhlenberg's side. And I tell you what, this is going to be tough to battle with these referees calling fouls the way they are. Nothing like the first half. I felt like they called a fair game in the first half. Let them play a little bit now. It seems like they've changed up their definition of a foul. I'm not trying to be a homer or anything. I'm just looking at this objectively, Aaron.
Yeah, we've definitely seen a lot more fouls called in the second half than the first half.
Absolutely. Number 3, Isaac Rose hits the first free throw. Second is up, and it rolls in. McLean County clinging to a 2-point lead here with a little over 5 minutes to play, 5.5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Jacob Clark crosses the half-court line. Again, guarded tightly by Lovin, and we've seen the defensive pressure by Muhlenberg County stepped up here in the fourth quarter. A lot of hand-checking there as Braden Bishop loses the ball. No call on it. A.J. Klein tracks it down, and McLean County is forced to call a timeout, and that is going to be a full timeout. And with that, we are going to take a time out of our own. We will be right back in just a matter of minutes as McLean County leads 37-35 here in the fourth quarter at MCHS. All right, folks, and we are back here with 5 minutes, 13 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Your Cougars lead the visiting Muhlenberg County Mustangs 37-35. Cougar ball at half court. Jacob Clark is going to inbound the ball. We have this. Let's see here. Braden Bishop, Jacob Clark, Brady Dame, A.J. Klein, and Trey Englehart on the floor as Bishop dribbles left. He gets back to the top of the key, and they're going to call him for an offensive foul. And Coach Alex Embry is not happy about that, and rightfully so. Right now he is showing great restraint over on the bench not to pick up a technical foul because as a coach, it's very frustrating to see something like this happen to your players. Muhlenberg County has it, top of the key. Devine dribbles into the lane, finds Lovin. Might have shuffled his steps, but no call. Devine gets the ball, gets it back out to Lovin, and they're running the play. It looks like they're trying to get the ball inside to number 33, Donovan McCoy. He's a big body. He's going up against Brady Dame, but they get it to Devine. Lovell open in the corner, passes up on the shot. He drives, and there is a charge. Trey Englehart steps in and draws the foul on the freshman guard. Great play by Trey, getting those hustle plays as Trey so often does. And finally, we see a foul called on the opposing team, Aaron.
Yep. Nice change of pace.
Yes, yes indeed. Whew. So, Aaron, tonight we've seen a more balanced attack, I feel like, from our Cougars than we're accustomed to. And in this district matchup against a district rival, it's nice to see. It hasn't been the prettiest of games, but we are battling as Brady Dame makes a nice move inside and gets a kind roll and one. And Brady Dame is going to go back to the line. Let's hope he hits his first free throw of the night right here, Aaron. 39-35, your Cougars. Looks like Travis Phillips enters into the game for Logan Patterson. And this is an interesting strategy by Alex Embry. It looks like he is going to sub Logan Patterson in when he can on offensive situations or offensive possessions. And when he has an opportunity to take him out on defense, he's going to do so because Logan has 4 fouls. So here's Lovin. Muhlenberg trails the Cougars by 4. Hits Lovin on the back door. Gets it to number 33. And he misses. McCoy misses the bunny. And the Cougars are running. Jacob Clark sees the lane, gets into it. Nice teardrop. And Jacob Clark, with his 15th point of the game, stretches McLean County's lead out to 41-35. And Muhlenberg County is going to take a full timeout here. And Aaron, we're going to stick on here because I do have a kind of interesting little tidbit. So this battle between McLean County and Muhlenberg County district rivals, foes for sure. You have two young coaches, and Coach Alex Embry and Coach Kyle Eads for Muhlenberg County, both in their first year as head coaches. But on their benches, there is quite a rivalry. And from McLean County, Coach Sam Sparks is on Coach Embry's bench, and his brother Steve Sparks is an assistant for Muhlenberg County. Coach Sam Sparks and Steve Sparks, they're legends. The Sparks name, legends in Muhlenberg County. Steve Sparks' son Patrick Sparks starred at the University of Kentucky back several years ago. And anyway, you got to think that these two brothers would really like to win this one. Have a little smack talk between the two, little grudge match. So, just wanted to throw that out there as play is about to resume. Muhlenberg is taking it out. Again, they are trailing by 6 here with a little less than 4 minutes to go in the game. Lovin kicks it over to Nash Devine. Trying to make Braden Bishop. He pulls up at the top of the key. Can't get a shot off. Gives it back out to Lovin. He's guarded by Trey Englehart. Kicks it over to the corner, back out to Devine. Devine trying to make a move on Braden Bishop. Great defense, but even better offense as he cans the 2-point shot and cuts their deficit down to 4. Jacob Clark bringing the ball up the floor for your Cougars. Brady Dame with the ball on the wing. Trying to make something happen. Not a position that Brady's super comfortable in, handling the ball. Trey Englehart drives, gets it out to Brady, trying to make something happen. He's driving, using his big frame, gets the ball up on the glass, but it doesn't go. Ball rebounded by Hayden Perkins. It's clear. Devine trying to make something happen in transition, gets the ball up on the glass, and it is good. And Devine is down there. May have twisted his ankle on the play, made the runner, and he is limping. He is up and moving now. Looks to be okay. Maybe just a scare there. But his transition layup cut McLean's lead to 2 points here with 2:51 to play in this game.
It always gets so close in the fourth quarter.
I know. Maybe today is the day that we get over the hump. Logan Patterson is back in the game for McLean County. Ball is inbounded to Patterson. Nice play to save it. Gets it to Englehart, who gets past half court. Passes over to Jacob Clark on the wing. It looks like Jacob is going to try to reset here. He's guarded closely by Lovin, as he's been the entire game. Picks up his dribble. Not a good idea. Does get it to Logan Patterson. Like we said, he's playing with 4 fouls, so he has to be cautious. Logan's very aggressive on the offensive side. He pulls up for 2, misses the jumper. Brady Dame with the rebound. They're going to call it a jump ball. Possession arrow to McLean County, it looks. And both players took a hard fall there. Brady was tied up by Lovell, it looks like. Yes, Trey Lovell, number 11. Tied him up. And although the arrow was in McLean County's favor, it looks like they were incorrect at the scores table, and this is going to be Muhlenberg County ball. Tough break there for your Cougars. So Lovin bringing the ball up the court. I noticed the referee there was pleading his case with Muhlenberg County's bench. They wanted a foul called on the play. Brady had possession of the ball, and he was just trying to rip it free. A nice block by Brady Dame. Ball out to Nash Devine. He misses the 3, and we're going the other way. Offensive foul called on number 23, Nolan Davis. Trying to block Brady Dame out there. And we are going the other way, and it is going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Brady. Brady is 0 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. And Aaron, the free throw line has kind of bit us a little bit today.
Yep.
We have made less than 50% of our shots from the line. And here clinging to a 2-point lead, you wish you had a few of those back, give you a little cushion.
Yeah.
And let's see what Brady can do here. He hits
There
the
we
first.
go.
And Brady's been kind of a hit-or-miss free throw shooter this year. I know earlier in the year he made either 7 or 8 free throws out of 8. in a game. He's also
Wow.
had his struggles there too. So he makes both of them here in a big spot, extends McLean County's lead out to 4 points, 2-possession ball game here with 1:51 to play in the fourth. Logan Patterson out guarding Lovin now. He drives on Patterson. Brady Dane tried to save it. It was awfully close. He must have been laying on the inline there. Awfully close play. But Patterson playing with 4 fouls. I believe he's the only Cougar with 4 fouls. Double check there. And he will remain. Brady Dane has 3 fouls. Thank you, Austin. So it looks like Devine is going to inbound the ball here for Muhlenberg County. Had a little perspiration on the floor after Dame went after that ball.
There's some perspiration up in here. It is hot in the box.
It is toasty, I must say. I would have to agree.
Austin Harbison agrees.
I had to take off my sweatshirt a few minutes ago. It's definitely 10 degrees hotter in this booth than it is outside.
Definitely.
All right, here we go. They got the mess cleaned up. Devine inbounds it, long pass out to Lovin at the top of the key. Hits Devine on a wing. 3-pointer is up, no good. 2 Muhlenberg County players went up, battling each other for the rebound. They wind up out of bounds, and we're going McLean County's way. So Muhlenberg County is going to bring full court pressure here. And it looks like Coach Embry is going to call a 30-second timeout. 1:36 to play in the ball game. These Cougars with 4-point lead. Aaron, it hasn't been a pretty game at all. You know,
No.
It's been a very ugly game on both sides. A lot of missed shots. But McLean County has been pretty resilient, I have to say. They've battled some adversity.
They're not letting it put them down.
No.
That's what you're saying.
No, and they've grown up. This is a pretty young team, you know. A lot of guys, we have a couple of guys with some experience, but the majority of this roster hasn't played a whole lot of varsity basketball. So, tight games like this, which we've had this year, I think we've lost 4 games by less than 3 or less points this season. And in situations like this is when you really see teams mature. So Braden Bishop inbounding here. Miss Logan Patterson. Ooh, awfully close to a 5-second call. Gets it to Jacob Clark. And Jacob's going to bring it up. They're going to double him. He pushes it across half court. Picks up his dribble on the wing. Gets it out to Braden Bishop. Bishop hawked by Lovin. Trying to make something happen. Ooh, Braden may have gotten away with the walk there as he gets the ball to Brady Dane. Brady gets the ball inside to Logan Patterson. He might have gotten away with the step too, but the basket goes. 45-39 Cougars here with just over a minute to play in this ball game. And Muhlenberg County starting to scramble a little bit as Lovin hits Devine. Devine is Muhlenberg's leading scorer on the season. Lovin on the wing, trying to make something happen. Ball poked away by Patterson, and they're going to call a foul on Trey Englehart. Englehart was guarding the basket against Lovin there. There for a second, I thought it was going to be on Patterson, Aaron.
That would not have been pretty.
No, sir, it wouldn't have. Logan hasn't had the best game tonight. He's several points below his average. He's been off a little bit, but it would be very tough to play the remainder of this game without him in our lineup. As Lovin misses the first of 2 free throws here. He'll have one more as this ball will be live. Ball is up, and it is good. And Muhlenberg County, unlike McLean County, has done a really good job of shooting free throws tonight. They've hit a high percentage. McLean County hasn't, and that's why this game is close, to be honest. As Braden Bishop throws it away, but, so Braden tries to get it out to Jacob Clark. Nolan Davis picks the pass off, takes it to the rack. It looked like Braden was in position for a charge call there, but they call a block on the junior guard. And number 23, Nolan Davis, steps to the line here. 45-40, Cougars lead here with 31 seconds remaining in this game. Shot is up, and it is no good off the back of the rim. And Davis is frustrated with himself a little bit there. McLean County is in the bonus in foul situation. Muhlenberg is in the double bonus as Davis' shot is up, and it is good. Makes 1 of 2, cuts the lead to 4. Jacob Clark inbounding the ball. Can't find anybody. Coach Embry is going to call a timeout here, and that is going to be a full timeout. That we are going to take a break this time. Brought to you by Thacker Riverside Dental. Want to thank Dr. Thacker and his staff at Riverside Dental for supporting our Cougars this year and supporting the McLean County Sports Network. Go see Dr. Thacker for all your dental needs. We will take a very quick break and be right back. All right, folks, and here we go. 31 seconds remaining. Cougars clinging to a 4-point lead. Jacob Clark gets it into Braden Bishop. Back to Jacob. It's given out to Logan Patterson, and a touch foul will send Logan Patterson to the line for a 1 and the bonus. Like I said, 32 seconds remaining in this game. Patterson tonight is 5 of 10, I believe, from the free throw line. He misses the front end of the 1-and-1. And here comes Muhlenberg County. 26 seconds remaining. Oh! Number 3, Isaac Rose, slips as he drives to the lane. That is going to be a jump ball, and the arrow is in favor of the Cougars.
See, Coach, it's games like these that I kind of love and hate at the same time, where the score is really close, and I mean that means it's it's kind of a good game.
Yep.
But then again, the suspense on are they going to keep the lead? Are they going to get the lead?
A lot of anxiety, a lot of tension in there.
I mean, you love to see your team get a blowout, but I mean that's not always as good of a game to watch as something that gets as close as this.
You love the excitement. You just hope your team can come away with victory, as Nolan Davis gets a hand on it there. Knocks the ball out of play. Jacob Clark will flip sides and try to inbound it. Gets it to Logan Patterson. Right back to Jacob Clark. Looks like he was fouled. No call there. Now here comes the foul. Isaac Rose grabs Clark, and McLean County is still just in the bonus. It's going to be 1-and-1. Jacob Clark to the line. Jacob, a pretty sure free throw shooter on the season, hit his only attempt earlier in this game, and Muhlenberg County is going to call a timeout, 30-second timeout here. And, coaches really hate to go home, especially with the loss, but in any game, without using a timeout, with leaving a timeout out there. That's just one more opportunity that they had to talk to their players and try to regroup. So here in desperate times...
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. I mean, as tedious as it seems, where every 10 seconds in the fourth quarter you get a timeout, they're necessary.
They are necessary, and especially a close game like this. 4-point game, 18 seconds to play. A lot can happen in 18 seconds. I mean, we've seen crazy things happen within 18 seconds several times already this year. And if Muhlenberg County were to leave here tonight, or McLean County for that matter, were to leave here tonight, leaving an opportunity like that on the table, they'd be kicking themselves.
They need to make sure not to foul the other team so that they don't have more opportunities to score points, because, I mean, it's pretty neck and neck. Free throws can change the entire game.
Absolutely. As Clark misses the front end of the 1-and-1, here, 15 seconds. Devon dribbles it off his foot, recovered by Rose. Devon picks up his dribble, shoots a three, misses it. Jacob Clark flies in for the rebound, and he is wrapped up tight by number 23, Nolan Davis, here with 5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. And McLean County fans, get to your feet. McLean County leading 45-41, looking for their first district victory in several years. Coach Alex Embry, in his first year as a head coach, looking to pick up his first 10th district win as well. Jacob Clark hits the front end. And actually, we are in the double bonus now, so it wasn't 1-and-1 situation there. Jacob hits the first, hits the second, stretches the McLean County lead at the 47-41. They're just going to stand back and not foul as Devon misses the three-point opportunity, and your Cougars take home this big district victory, 47-41 over the visiting Mustangs of Muhlenberg County. Huge win for our Cougars. With that, we're going to take a short break, tally up some stats, and we'll be right back to close this thing out here at McLean County High School. All right, folks, and we are back here at McLean County High School. Heath Hicks here, now joined by Brody Barron. We're going to do a little post-game recap. We're going to get to some stats here in a second. But, Brody, what do you think about that victory by the Cougars?
I think that we fought hard for it, and we what I liked about the game was our defense was great the whole game. We forced so many turnovers tonight. It's unreal.
I completely agree. Our defense really stepped up in this one. Not a high-scoring game, not the prettiest game, but if you have good effort on the defensive end, you come out of these things with a victory, and that's what happened here tonight.
Yeah, and one thing I really saw tonight was Brady Dame. Brady Dame was driving into the basket, making the right moves, spinning a couple times. And his second chance opportunity baskets too were great as well.
Brady really did a little bit of everything for the Cougars tonight. He scored in situations. He grabbed a lot of rebounds. He had a couple of beautiful assists.
And blocks.
I mean, he did a little bit of everything for the Cougars. I thought he played exceptionally. I thought Jacob Clark had a really good game for McLean County. On both sides of the floor, had a couple of huge steals late in the game, made several big-time shots and big-time plays. So those two really led the Cougar charge. But overall, a very good, balanced team effort here tonight as the Cougars pick up their first district win of the season, 47-41, over Muhlenberg County, a team they haven't beaten in several years. So, Brody, let's get into some stats real quick. We'll start out with Muhlenberg County. They were led by number 12, Nash Devine, and it was pretty apparent from early on that Devine was their leading scorer, probably their best offensive weapon for Muhlenberg County. He came up with 15 big points for the Mustangs tonight, but he was pestered. I think 15 points is below his season average, but he was pestered all night by the McLean County defense, particularly Braden Bishop.
Braden Bishop, what can you say about the kid? I'm pretty sure last year he got Defensive Player of the Year for McLean County.
And there's a reason for it. That kid works his tail off.
He is, and he is such a fun guy in the classroom and outside of school, and he really loves the game of basketball. You can tell.
And you have to have guys like him, your defensive stoppers. Not every guy in your starting lineup or on your roster is going to fill up the basket every night. You're going to have, some guys to score, obviously, but you're also going to have a guy that you say, hey, there's their best player, go shut him down. You're going to have a guy that there's the paint, you control that area of the court. You have to have guys fill in roles, and I think Braden did an exceptional job tonight, as he has all year on the defensive side of the ball.
One thing I saw about this team was Muhlenberg came into the game knowing that Logan Patterson is their key thing that they have to stop. And they did stop him a couple times. But that allowed Logan to start finding his teammates and getting them the ball, because Jacob and Brady stepped up to the plate tonight.
Yes, they did.
Definitely.
And we'll talk about their stats here in a second, but you're exactly right. McLean County came out and they played a very, very, very balanced brand of basketball. Something we haven't seen a whole lot of this year, and they come away with a huge district victory against their rivals, the Muhlenberg County Mustangs. We'll finish up Muhlenberg County scoring here. Number 14, Braden Lovin, played point guard most of the night for Muhlenberg County. He came away with 8 points in this one. Isaac Rose had 6 for the Mustangs. Trey Lovell, freshman guard, he's going to be a handful on down the road. He picked up 4 points from Muhlenberg County.
I got to say about that kid, though, he did a great job guarding Logan Patterson tonight.
He did, and for a guy that was a little bit smaller, he was really physical, got in there, stuck his head into some spots, and he was very active on both ends for Muhlenberg County. He came in about midway through the first quarter, and I don't think he came off the court the rest of the time. He was out there pretty much the entire game from that point forward. Finishing up Muhlenberg County scoring, number 23, Nolan Davis, and number 33, Donovan McCoy, each had 3 points in this one. And then Hayden Perkins, their starting center, number 32, finished the game with 2 points. Now let's flip this over to McLean County. Like we said, a very balanced scoring attack for your Cougars tonight, led by Jacob Clark, number 2, had 17 points in this one. And like we said just a few minutes ago, Jacob, he let the game come to him. He didn't force the issue a whole lot, and he made the most of his opportunities. Hit 3 threes, I believe, in this one. Hit a few baskets going to the rack, and hit a few free throws late to put this thing on ice. Very good performance by Jacob Clark.
Jacob's shooting was top-notch tonight.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Every time he got the ball, every time it went up, you thought it was going in, and majority of the time it did.
Every time he shot a 3, I held up 3 fingers because I know it was going in every time.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. Logan Patterson came to this game averaging 25 points, and offensively tonight wasn't Logan's night. But like you mentioned, he started seeing the floor a little better, getting some other guys involved in the offense, and came up big. He still finished with 12 points. About half of his season average.
How many assists did he have?
We don't have assists on here. He had 8 rebounds to go along with those 12 points. And he was an integral part.
He was a great team player.
And yes, he played a great team game. Everybody knows in the 3rd region at this point, the Logan is an exceptional talent. But some nights you just don't have it going for you. You have to assert yourself in different ways. I thought he did a really good job of that tonight.
And with the assist factor, I don't know if you noticed, but Logan's first play with the ball was an assist to Brady. To Brady.
It was a beautiful pass, too. Brady finished it off. Speaking of Brady, Brady jumped in the scoring column. He had 12 points tonight to go along with 10 rebounds. Definitely not his first double-double of the season. I think 10 rebounds was right around his average, so he's going to continue to average double-digit rebounds after this one. And 12 points might actually put him averaging a double-double on the season. I think he came into this one averaging about 9.5 points a game. As we mentioned earlier, Brady was exceptional on both ends of the floor tonight. Came up, did a little bit of everything. Very good game for Brady Dame. Also in the scoring column, had 2 more Cougars in the books. Trey Englehart had 2 points. Ton of great effort plays for Trey, just battling out there, whether it was drawing a charge, battling for a rebound. Trey was in the thick of it. And then Hunter Patrick hit a big 3 in the first quarter, really kind of started to swing that momentum towards McLean County. Really good game for him. Braden Bishop did not get into the scoring column, had a couple of rebounds in the game, but like we said, he was huge on the defensive side.
He was
tonight.
really huge on defense. He forced so many turnovers, and when he needed to, he got defensive rebounds and offensive rebounds as well.
Yes, he did. He got in there, sticks his head in there, keeps his man in front, does all the little things to make his team successful. So, with that, guys, we're gonna one last time thank Thacker Riverside Dental for sponsoring us tonight and for sponsoring the McLean County Sports Network for the remainder of this basketball season. We really appreciate Dr. Thacker and what he does for us, for this community. So one more shout out to them. And Brody, with that, we're going to wrap this thing up. We will be back on here Thursday night, both the boys and girls again. We're going to have another boy-girl doubleheader for you this time.
The boys went down to Hancock County and beat them.
Yes, they did. And Thursday we're going to have a matchup here at McLean County between Hancock County and McLean. Girl-boy doubleheader, all a regional tournament. Beginning of that, the first round will be here as we're the higher seed, and then depending on who claims victory in that one, be off to Hancock County to finish out the tournament.
See, now, I'm saying this right now. If we play the kind of basketball we played tonight, good team basketball, and just work together as a team, we can get it. We can get another win against Hancock County.
No doubt, no doubt. This brand of basketball, it's fun to watch, and it's very effective. I thought our Cougars really battled here tonight. They do that for the rest of the season. They're going to come out with a lot of wins. And, you know, and I mentioned it to Aaron there in the fourth quarter, but we have not had the greatest luck in close matchups this season. I think coming into this one, we had lost 4, maybe even 5 games by less than 4 points. You know, you flip those over, and our record looks far better than it does right now. But you can see the potential in this team. And if we play like we did tonight, get after it on the defensive end, play team basketball, there's not a team in the region that we can't hang with. We really want to get that victory over Hancock County on Thursday. Same for the girls. And we'll be here for the call for you guys. So, Brody, it's been fun getting on the microphone for the first time since football season. Might jump on here a couple more times for basketball. It's been a whole lot of fun, and we are going to sign off. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and we will see you Thursday night.